Microphone check 1 2. We live in the spot. That's right, Jay Wise. This is the Friday live while you drive. Let me get this camera set up a little better. All right, there we go. Yeah, this is the Friday live while you drive. I'm kicking back, relaxing in the garage right now. I got the door open. Usually I got the door closed because cars be going by. And I mean, it's so loud because the garage wall bounces all those exhaust systems off this wall. So I don't like having my garage open. What up, D-Bone Chicken, my man? What's good out there getting it in? Hey, like I said, I'm just doing another one of those little impromptu lives I always do. We all out here, trying to get this money, doing what we do. And I'm just like, whoo, man. Yep, that's it. Just trying to live, man. That's exactly what it is. We all out here trying to make money, trying to let, these riders know we're human just like them. We human just like them. And just they wake up in the morning, they go to a job, they're expecting $25 an hour, like what they get. What up, Red? What up, Red? I'm raving them up. Hey, you know what the weather is, right? Man, it's hot as a motherfucker, man. Well, I got my juice. Actually, today I got two juices. Because it's hot as a motherfucker, man. But hey, if like I tell people, man, we wake up every day and we just want to make a certain amount of money. A lot of us, we ain't trying to be greedy. We just trying to live. That's it. Like D-Bone said, we just trying to live. And if I get online and I want to make $25 an hour, $40 an hour, that's what I'm gonna aim for all day. I'm not gonna waste nobody's time. And a lot of employees, they go to work. If human resources said, hey, you know what? We're gonna pay you $25 an hour. That's what you're gonna expect. But the moment you walk in on a Monday and they say, hey, I know we said 25, but we're gonna give you 8. It's like, man, we ain't giving y'all ain't taking no $8. I'm not taking 8. You told me 25. And that's kind of how rideshare is. That's how it is. Man, them tips, hey Raymond, man, them tips was killing me. I was like, I don't know if somebody at the app made a mistake and was they allowing my tips to come through, but I think it should be like that every night because we be having some fun, man. We be riding, kicking it, and everything. And a lot of time my tips don't be coming through. I'd be like, what the hell's going on? Why? I mean, it was a good ride, and I got a dollar tip or a $2 tip or something weird like that. Other night, it was just like $10, $10, $15. Look at that, D-Bone lady just hey $50. That's because you was putting out that energy. When you putting out that good energy, that's what happens. Somebody's gonna take care of you. They gonna get the energy from you, and they gonna say, "I want you to carry this to the next person you run into. Here you go." And that's what it was. Yeah, that first was that $20 bill, man. The dude was cool as hell, man. And oh, hold up. Red just said she delivered to a private jet today. What? You got on a tarmac? They let you drive up to the tarmac and everything? You should have got a chance to walk on. Be like, let me walk on this plane and do a live sitting in this plane right now. Like, and then say, let me fly to where y'all flying to, and we'll rent a car when we get there, and I'll drive you to where you gotta get to. And we'll just leave the app running the whole time. App be like 1,800 miles. You'd be like, wait, Uber be like, how the hell you go 1,800 miles? You're going 400 something miles an hour. They asked to send you a little link. Were you speeding? It's like, motherfucker, I was on a plane, goddamn it. I left the app running. I was on a plane. I'm driving all day for this lady. But man, hey, what'd you say? You think the guy fixed his car? Oh yeah, I think what it was he probably had like a battery issue or something like that. Because like I said, the car, when he hit the alarm button, it chirped and everything. So he was like, hey, what up, Vartan? Yeah, he hit the chirp button and a trunk and everything lit up. And so I was like, okay, so I guess, it's either working or something like that. So he maybe just needed a jump or needed somebody to do something. I don't know, man. But it was right on the side of a road right next to a car dealership. So maybe he had service on it earlier because he said his car was broke down. So maybe he got service on it earlier and they put it outside the car lot because it was right on the side street next to a dealership. So I don't know. Maybe so. What up, Be Smooth? Be Smooth up in the house. James said that Uber is very busy in Philly right now. And that's what's up, man. Hey, keep it going. Make sure, even though it's busy, make sure it's a lucrative busy, not like a shit busy. Make sure you getting what you think you deserve. The dollars per mile or the per minutes, however you want to drive. If you only want to do long trips because you don't like a lot of short hops, make sure you're getting what you in the market for, man. Because I know, because even out here, it gets very busy. Like the other night at the concert, it was very busy at that concert. but I wasn't driving that shit. No, not for what they was offering, like $14 for an hour worth of driving. I was like, no, man, I'm cool on that shit. No. So just make sure it's busy. Make sure you pick out of that what you want, and you'll be all good, brother. But it's good that you got all those rides coming down the pipe. Because when ain't no rides coming, that's when I start getting nervous. I'm like, okay, are they shadow banning me, throttling me? What's going on? Are they mad at me? Bartan, private rides, private calls for rides. I only get like a couple of airports here and there. That's it. I don't get anything major as far as private calls because I sleep most of the day, and most people that I deal with are day people, and they know I don't wake up till sometimes 4 p.m. So they can call me, I'm knocked out. They can text me, I'm sleeping. But if it's a night deal, a lot of people text me at night on weekends. They'd be like, "Hey man, are you in the area?" I'm like, "Dude, I'm in Gilbert right now." "Oh damn, man, we're up in Scottsdale." "Yeah, sorry about that." So they got to use Rideshare for that because I'm not gonna make no 20-mile hike up the road to pick up somebody for $25. It's like, nah, I'm cool. You probably a lot cheaper just using an app where you at. Now, if somebody was like, "Hey man, $100, no matter where you coming from, $100." I could be around the corner from them. I could be across town from them. $100 talks. But most of these people, they talking about, $20, $25. A lot of them trying to save money. They ain't trying to pay money. Like, nah, I'm cool. It's like, shoot. Yeah, I don't get calls like that, man. Like, do people make more in Teslas? Hmm. I don't know, man. I know Teslas are interesting vehicles. I will say that. They're very interesting vehicles. Because it's like, people want to get in and they want to ride to see what it feels like to cruise around in it, stuff like that. And they get all interested in the electrical car environment and all that shit. And that's cool. But as far as them making more money than a regular gas engine, I don't even I think it all depends on the driver. Because you can have a Tesla and be a jackass and not make no money. And you can have a fucking Prius and everybody loves you and they tipping you out the ass. I mean, it's all in the driver. That's what I think. Because I know some Prius drivers out there at the airport, and they will tell you they make a lot. And I believe it because whenever I'm pulling in, I see at least 2 or 3 Priuses loading up luggage. And I'll be like, damn, these guys making bank. But they got the space where a lot of us don't have the trunk space. Like my car, I don't have a lot of trunk space. So it's got to be, 2 suitcases, maybe 3, duffel bag probably. But you got 3, 4 big suitcases, they're not fitting in my car. You got to call a Prius. Yeah, but no, this week was pretty interesting, man. Like I said, I got another video in my phone from last night because I had to do the last 20 rides. Remember, because on the last one, it ended with me only driving a couple of rides with the next level. I hit the next level, but man, it was crazy. I want to drop that video tomorrow morning, probably, because it's pretty interesting how I got that 20 rides. And it was a lot of cool people, a lot of cool people. I should have got way more tips than what I think I got, but that's just me. Maybe people just didn't tip, and that's cool. They ain't got a tip, but I think I did really good service, and I should have got more tips. But whatever. I did get that money, and Lyft. Wait, just wait till you see the video. Just wait till you see it, because like I said, I'm gonna drop it. That shit it's a classic. Because I edit my own videos. I don't pay people to do shit like that because I don't have money like that. So I'm editing the videos, and I'm dying laughing, dude. I'll be like in tears because y'all don't understand. I don't I don't do yeah, I usually drop about 5:30. I'll put a video out. Even if I edit it now, I'll schedule it for about 5:30 in my time, like Arizona time. But normally it's just like because I wanted the people like in California to see it, the people in Florida to see it before everybody gets their day going and stuff like that. So I usually drop early in the morning instead of the middle of the day when everybody's got shit going and all that stuff. But yeah, that video is hilarious, man. It had me crying laughing because half the time I just be talking, man. I be cruising, talking, letting the app give me energy or kill it. But at some point, the real me just comes out through them damn screen recordings, and I be rolling laughing. I be mad as hell. I be pissed off sometimes. I be like, this app is like a roller coaster ride, man. You'll be like, am I bringing food or something to eat? Sometimes I take some food, but I take stuff like cookies out and that's about it. I'll take some cookies, but I don't like taking like actual food. And I'll tell you why. I'll take stuff to drink all day. When you want to take actual food and you want to eat actual food, I have a very high metabolism. With a very high metabolism, it means I'm not storing that food. I'm gonna be up in Quick Trip trying to take a shit, and that's just me keeping it real. So I don't eat when I'm out on the road. I'd rather just drink. And it's that way I don't gotta metabolize shit. I don't gotta go to the fucking store and try to take a dump. No shit like that. I could drive 10 hours just drinking shit. 10 hours. Cool as hell. But the moment I eat a motherfucking sandwich, shit, hour later, I'll be driving the motherfucker to the store, be like, hey, we gotta pull up at this quick trip. And I'm gonna turn the app off. You can like go smoke a cigarette or fucking hang out in the grass. I gotta go take a shit. And that's just real, man. Exactly. I'd be fucking 2 hours like down the road somewhere. I'm not about to fucking blow up no quick trip. Like, motherfucker, what happened? I ate some motherfucking chicken fingers. I knew I shouldn't have ate. I'm driving on the road for 8 fucking hours. I'm eating goddamn pork chops and shit while I'm out driving. The fuck you doing that for, man? You got a high metabolism. Yeah, I know, I know. You know, I know my body. Trust me. I'll eat fucking breakfast. Hour later, clockwork, and if I was a person that could eat and store food for a long time, that's something totally different. Chicken fingers is good though. You know it, hell yeah. But see, and that's the thing when I'm taking my break. Like if I say, all right, I drove 3-4 hours, I'm gonna take a couple hour break. I'll go pick up some fucking Popeyes chicken or something like that, or I'll just come home and eat because I'm off for a couple of hours. I ain't doing shit. That video was fun. So I was saying, I hope he make that bonus. Yeah. Hey, it was rough. It was rough. The first 50 rides was crazy. I was like, man, I ain't never gonna make this bonus. But the second 20 was a lot easier. It was easier than what I thought. Raymond said, how do you think XL do at the airport by you? I think XL does pretty well. Raymond, XL do pretty well at the airport because this is an international airport. We got a lot of students coming in, a lot of international people all the time, and they bring a lot of luggage. So, this ain't just like a quick hop trip. A lot of business people where they're bringing all their business equipment, plus they bring in luggage. It's a golf town, a lot of golf bags coming in and out of town. So XL is probably, honestly, it's probably one of the best type of vehicles to have because when I drive, I gotta let my rear seats down just to slide the golf bags in. So I can only take one person if they bring golf bags. If it's two people with golf bags, they can't go because one person has to sit in the front seat. The second person has to sit in the back. And if I let my seats down, it kills it. So XL does really well in a place like Phoenix, especially around golf season, man. Because you pull up and you just see all guys with golf bags standing down the thing. Now, when a tournament is going on, waste management is going on, I do well because everybody's golf bags are at their hotel and I'm just picking them up, taking them to bars and shit like that. So it's pretty cool. But hey, Kiki said the gas station empanadas will get you. Them empanadas, they more like goddamn what EMPs. That's what they need to call them. Electromagnetic pulses. Those motherfuckers hit your stomach, be like, boom. Your motherfucker ass be landing in the parking lot, be like, man, what the fuck did I just eat? Empanada, that's that EMP motherfucker, that biological EMP blew everything out your fucking system. You shut down. But D-Bone, what'd he say? The Phoenix Airport queue must have had a stroke or something. You get there and 5 people in front of you, then it just goes up. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It does that, man. I'll sit at my house and I'll look at the queue. It'll say 5 cars, 14 cars, 22 cars, 4 cars. It's like the shit be like this all day because people are going online, offline, because they're trying to get a surge, but the new people don't know how surge works. The surge is only going to happen because it's supply and demand. If you're online, sitting at the airport online, you're wasting the chance to get a surge. You've got to turn your phone off. If you ain't going no fucking where, just, man. Hey, Mark said, hey, I tried your technique. It was bonus. Man, there you go, brother. That little short trip, man, it be working. Yeah, but the surge, man, if people are sitting at the airport and they got their phone turned on, you ain't going nowhere. Turn your phone off. Go look at YouTube, like play a phone game or something. You're not going anywhere. Wait for the surge. Turn the app off. And if everybody did that, the airport would be like, or the algorithm will be like, we got a lot of flights coming in and we ain't got no drivers up there, man. We need to throw a surge to attract people up there. As soon as they throw that surge up there, it'll start at like $4, $5, $7, $12. Everybody turn your app on. Trap that $12 within 60 seconds. That should go all the way back down to $4. But everybody's got 12 now. So you got to understand how a lot of these drivers are like, hey, I want to go up there to show them that I'm ready to do some airport rides. You doing that shit for pennies. You doing it. Hey, I'm telling you, I'd rather lose my turn and get a $15 surge, then keep my turn and take 50 cents a mile rides all fucking day through the airport. It's like, nah, I don't care about the 50 cent a mile turn. I don't want that turn. You can have that. Like, I give up a lot of rides. People see on my app, I give up a lot of rides. I'll be like, dude, fuck that. You can have that. You can have that. You can have that. Because it's not enough for me. Give me something that makes it worth it for me to drive, or else I don't want that shit. People got this mentality where they like, I'm gonna stay busy. I just want to stay busy. By the time they drive 2,000 miles, they've made $1,000. I've driven 500 miles and made $1,000 because I'm getting $2 a mile and they getting 50 cents a mile. That extra $1.50 a mile is a lot. It is a lot. When you calculate that shit over a week, that extra $1.50 a mile over all the miles you drove that week, that's a lot. But a lot of these people, they just want to be like, I just got to stay busy, man. I just got to stay busy. I don't care what it takes. I'm only online for 3 hours today. I got to make as much as I can make in 3 hours. I say take all short trips in 3 hours. Don't do no long fucking trips. Because you're gonna do a $14 ride. Your next trip is gonna be $13. 2 trips. You just made $27 an hour, 2 trips, but you and at $27, you've driven 54 miles at a 50 cent a mile rate. So you went 54 miles. In 3 hours, you drove $150 in 3 hours, and you've only made $75 in 3 hours driving 150 miles. In 3 hours, I could take a whole bunch of short ass trips. I might drive 10, 15 miles each hour, but I'm making $40 each hour. So I've made $120 in 3 hours driving short ass trips, getting tips and surges. So here I am driving anywhere between, 30 to 45 miles, making $80. And this person just drove 150, 75 more miles than I drove, and I made more than them. How long am I making 120 and they making 75? Yeah, and they still got to get gas. They're like, oh, I made $75 in 3 hours. I made $80 in 3 hours. I'm like, dude, you could have made 120 in 3 hours. You got to make $40 an hour. You've got to take short trips. If you can bang out 4 short trips, if each of those 4 short trips, even let's say 5, if you can do 5, 4 or 5, if you can get as close as you can to $20 a trip, dude, that's 40 or $10 a trip. That's $40. All you need is $10 a trip for 4 short trips, and you got $40 an hour, and you ain't drove but about 3, 4 miles each trip. So you went about 12 to 16 miles for $40. There is no app paying you $40 to go 12 to 16 miles unless you own like a super black XXL fucking spaceship NASA shit. You ain't getting that much money. So you got to do 4 short trips, $10 each. So give me like $4 or $5 for the ride. Give me some tip. Give me some surge. Make that trip $10. I want to do 4 of those. So I'm gonna go 16 miles, and I'm getting $40 fucking for 16 miles. I'm gonna do that shit 3 hours straight to make $120, and I'm only going 16 miles, 16 miles, 16 miles. That's it. And the other motherfuckers like, I'm driving 50 miles an hour. Yeah. So you drove 150 miles, where I only drove 48. You 100 miles more than me, and I made more money than you. It's time, man. You got to calculate that shit. You got to like use your brain. It's a mathematical equation. The algorithm works off of math too. So if the algorithm working off of math, but the ants are working off of, I got to be busy, 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 busy. That's all they doing. They gonna get fucked every time. They are. Because the app is like, oh, I can keep you busy, motherfucker. You ain't saying nothing but a word to me. I'll keep your ass busy. And they'll fucking throw you shit rides all day. 26 miles, $11. 28 miles, $13. 32 miles, $21. I mean, they will fucking keep you busy as shit. You'll be fucking busier than a one-legged man in the ass-kicking convention. Your motherfucking ass hopping around like motherfucker. You going nuts in that bitch. But you don't want to do that. Sit at the fucking gas station. Kick back. Relax. Watch the shit rides go by. Give the shit rides to the people that don't know what they doing. And then say, oh shit, 4 miles, $7. Got it. Because if I do 4 of those, if I do 4 of those trips, $7 in that hour, that's $28. If each one of those give me $15 tip, that's an extra 20. I just made $48 in 1 hour from going 28 miles. That's it. Or going 20 miles. So I made $48 going 20 miles in 1 hour. Wait till my next video come out, because I'll tell y'all a bit about it. Hey, Raymond, they don't get it. They don't get it, man. And you're right. Short rides, they suck. because you think people keep getting in, getting out, getting in, getting out. Cool. I don't give a shit. That's like money in, money out, money in, money out, money in, money out. Long trips is like money in, take up a whole bunch of motherfucking time, a whole bunch of motherfucking time, money out. I want to do money in, money out, money in, money out, money in, money out, all night in the busy area. Going fucking nuts with that shit. Everybody, like I said, motherfuckers a tip. That lady tipped me $5. Then I opened the motherfucking app. She changed that shit. I was like, hold the fuck up. How the hell you change a tip from 5 to 15? But we was having good vibe though. Money in, money out, money. And that trip was short as a motherfucker. I picked them up downtown. That's right. More transactions, more money. Statistics, man. It's just general basic statistics. The probability goes up higher. If I get 10 people at a 50% tip rate, that means all I need is 5 people to fucking tip me. 5 people tip me $10 is $50. If I get one ride in that same time, they're not going to tip me $50. That one motherfucker ain't tipping me $50. The one dude might give you 10, 15, 20, maybe. But if I could say I want 10, oh shit, each one only got to tip me $10. Only 5 of them. That means I got a 50% tip rate. 5 of them gave me $10 because all 10 didn't give me $10 or I'd have $100. $50. Money in, money out, money in, money out. Oh, hey, Raymond, wait. Hey, the fact that you said that about that full tank of gas, wait until you see the video dropping tomorrow. Man, you're going to be like, ain't no way, bruh. Last night, getting them last 20 rides with that goddamn ride filter, thank you to everybody on my ass about that ride filter. You motherfuckers would not let me down. Y'all, Jeff, use ride filter. Quit being a dumb motherfucker. Use ride filter. Jeff, open your Jeff, you too smart for this shit, man. Use ride filter. Jeff, why you making your life so hard? Jeff, dude, I mean, every fucking video I would make. Jeff, how dumb of a motherfucker are you? Ride filter, Jeff. I'm like, man, whatever. Fuck ride filter, dude. I'm trying to get a Lux ride. I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to give me a Lux ride. It was all wasted fucking time. All wasted time. Happy Father's Day, Charmander. What's good, my man? Pots and pans. So I finally decided to say, I'm going to use this ride filter. Game changer. That's all I can say. Game changer. These motherfuckers is in for a nightmare now. They in for a nightmare. And I leave that motherfucker on. I do not turn it off. When I turn on ride filter, I do not turn that bitch off. It's on all the time now. Game changer. Thank y'all for staying on my ass, man. Woo! That's right, Kiki. You already know, man. You already know. Man. Because they be on it, man. We got a lot of drivers in here that are not arrogant people. They see the struggles we having with these apps. They hear the struggle in my voice when I'm out riding, fucking around on my man. I be struggling with these motherfuckers. I'm like, dude, y'all got me going through traffic for $3.67 fucking cent. I'm making a left. I'm hightailing it out of here. And they see what we doing out here. And these drivers like, Jeff, this is what you can do, man. And other people are reading the same comments. It ain't just me. Everybody's reading the comments and they go, ooh, I'm gonna try what this driver does in Philadelphia. Ooh, I'm gonna do what this driver does in New York. Oh shit, LA do that? Oh, I'm gonna try to do that too. Man. Bartender. Hey, Bartan, these motherfuckers doing platinum, fucking vibranium. These motherfuckers getting Wakanda stickers in the fucking mail and shit. Wakanda, motherfuckers, like, fuck these fucking platinum ass levels and shit. You gonna get titanium if you take some more shit rides. Man, fuck you. These motherfuckers wake up in the morning, they goddamn alarm clock be like, Wakanda. That's what it is. Hey, every time we get pings, our shit go ping, ping. They should be like, Wakanda. Man, hey, for real. Hey, I made that left. Man, I fucking pulled up. All these motherfuckers was up under the light. They was under the traffic light. I'm like, $3.67. Fuck that shit. I shot the fuck up out of there, man. Oh yeah, dude was like, hey man, just come over here. Dude, I am not driving all the way down to the next one way that I can get through, if I can even get through it, because there's so much construction down there. You think you can turn? Nope, road closed, go to the next one. Nope, road closed. You don't went 2 fucking miles this way to go back this way to come all the way back to pick a motherfucker up for $2.62. Like, fuck that. I am going that way. This is the thing. When I first bought this motherfucking car, the very first thing I asked these motherfuckers, I said, hey, where I just need to know where the gear shifter is and where the motherfucking accelerator pedal is. Fuck everything else. Because when that bitch is in D, that motherfucker's gone. I'm like, D pedal, like fuck that shit. I'm like, they like, well, this car has a great fuck the economy. This car is great for the environment. Fuck the environment. This car is great for man. Fuck all that. Does this motherfucker got drive and a gas pedal? That's it. I don't give a fuck about nothing else. This motherfucker got drive and a gas pedal. Skirt, skirt. And I use that bitch a whole lot. In Rideshare, you own that motherfucker. When that shit says D on my screen, man, motherfuckers better watch out. Because that shit's moving. That little beamer be moving. That motherfucker got D on the screen. Shit. You better hope the motherfucker rise ain't 262. You better hope I got a surge and there's a streak going on. Because I put that motherfucking D. D means do that shit. D pedal. Shit. I be out like a motherfucker, man. What up, August? My man. Shit. Hey, Kiki. Charmander said, I cancel everybody. I ain't ready. Hey, real shit, man. We got stuff to do. $2.62. I'm like, man. And this is the shit about that. For $2.62, you got to sit up there and motherfucker be like, I'm going to give you 8 minutes. With this $2.62, you get 8 minutes of my time. You get like 3 minutes for me to get to you because you're around the corner, and then 5 minutes to get you to that restaurant down there. You got 8 fucking minutes for that $2.62. And you can give me $5 to make it $7.62. That's cool for 8 minutes. These motherfuckers, you get to them, you took 3 minutes. They want to take 5 minutes to get to you. Once they get to you, they want to talk to somebody outside the fucking car for another 5 minutes. That's 10 extra minutes. They just added on the old shit. 10 extra minutes. I'm like, man, for $2.62? No, I'm out. I'm out. Charmander, hey, you be safe out there, brother. Happy Father's Day again, man. Get it, get it. Oh, Kiki, yeah, KK, you can drive in multiple states with Lyft. You just got to register your shit. You got to contact Lyft and get on their platform in that state. So you just got to send some information in. That's right, Raymond, man. And then they don't give you a tip. You like, I was willing to give you 8 minutes for $3. I was willing to do that shit. 8 minutes for $3 and a possible tip, hopefully a surge, something like that. Cool. But they want 10 extra minutes. And they probably ain't gonna fucking tip your ass. They want 5 minutes on the app to get to you because you get that little wait up time and shit, and then they want to fuck around. I'm like, man, you can't do that. You only getting 8 minutes for $3. That's all you can get, and they don't even take care of you, man. What up, Chow Pouch? Hey, take the weekends off, maybe Sunday. I didn't see any challenges on my phone, so I might just turn Lux on and let that motherfucker run for 12 hours straight to see if I can get one ride at least. Motherfuckers like, dude, it took you 12 hours to get one ride because they ain't got no challenge. I'm not driving Lyft. Like, put that shit on Lux. I might do a whole bunch of like short trips downtown. Hey, my man, Simply New England. That's another Jeeper right there. Hey, that's my buddy right there. Y'all go sub his page. Y'all can see how Jeeps really do it. That dude be out there riding. He be in the mud. This motherfucker be going through canyons, man. And he got ATVs. He's got the little side-by-sides. His channel is fun just to have playing in the background. He be doing some crazy shit. It's like, what? I'm like, dude, you going through too much mud, man. You're going to get stuck. You better have some buddies. Man, JB Watts, TD Jakes. That's funny shit. That's funny shit. What Uber Proof out unspoken says, knows English and money talks. I like that. Knows English and money. Hey, all right, KK said, for the first time, I got a tip from someone who said they would tip in the app. Yeah, exactly. Because they'll be like, yeah, I'll tip you on the app, and then they'll fucking take off. And you be like waiting, hour pass, 2 hours, wake up next day, nothing. Still $4 sitting on your phone. I'd be like, these lousy motherfuckers. If you ain't gonna tip, just don't even say something. Just don't. Just have a good day, have some good energy, get out, everybody dap every fucking body, and just go. And if you don't tip, you don't tip. But the worst is when you lie and say, I'm gonna tip you on the app, and then you don't. Oh shit, I'm gonna remember your name and your picture, and I probably won't pick you up next time. I'm gonna be like, oh shit, Tabitha, you motherfucker, Tabitha next to the fucking pumpkin. I remember Tabitha next to the pumpkin because the motherfucker said she was gonna tip and she didn't. So Tabitha with the pumpkin don't get fucking picked up. Nope. Take a fucking other car. I'm out. I'm out. Yeah, this happens all the fucking time, man. Hey, you said first time yesterday got that 20 twin cash. Hey, sometimes you do it, man. And it feels good because it's energy. People don't understand, man. Tips is energy. And it's like a lot of people make money doing everything they do. But when you know that money is forever, you'll never run out of money. There's no way possible this world could run out of money. You could be kind of down and out for a fucking minute, yeah. But the more you give good energy, the more shit comes back to you. Like all that good energy. I've given away whole motherfucking cars. I've given away motorcycles. I've given away so much shit in my life, but I've got it all back through the universe. Serious. I've gave away, what, 3 motorcycles. I've given away 3 motorcycles. The last one I gave away my CBR 1000, my son. I bought somebody a fucking motorcycle on my birthday. An ex-wife bought her a fucking motorcycle on my birthday. I bought the bitch my money on my birthday for her. Another bike, my homeboy Joe in St. Louis gave him a motorcycle that somebody gave to me. A lady gave me a motorcycle for fixing her fucking car. I fixed her car. She gave me a whole fucking motorcycle. So I took my trailer to her house, put the motorcycle on it, took it all the fucking way back to my house, cleaned it up, had it all jazzed, got the title, got everything. And I was like, shit, now I got 4 fucking motorcycles. My homeboy Joe was like, dude, I could do shit with this motorcycle. So me and him did a deal and I gave it to him. But that's what it is. You got to learn, just give shit away. Just give sometimes, and it's like $5 is nothing. Give somebody $5 because that $5 energy is going to change somebody's fucking spirit. They're going to be like, man, my son just hit me up for $5 to sign up for this damn thing at school. And this person got out of the car and gave me the $5. I had a ride where I was talking about these fucking shoes, and I'm sitting there talking about these shoes. My son wants these fucking shoes. My son wants these shoes. The dude, the whole time we was riding, the dude was listening to me talk about these fucking shoes. When he got out, motherfucker tipped me cash. He said, I hope you get your son them shoes. I was like, wow. And I wasn't expecting that, not at all. But it was the energy that he felt during our whole fucking ride, all the fucking way up to Troon. Troon is way out. Troon is way, and I took him all the way up to Troon. And he fucking said, buy your son them shoes. And I bought them. I bought my son them shoes. But it's like, it's he passed energy. You pass energy back and forth. Money is nothing but a transition of energy. Because I'm going to give you money and you're not going to keep it. I guarantee you don't fucking keep it. I guarantee you spend it. But that's what I need you to do. I need you to spend that money on the phone bill. Spend that money, gas in your tank. Buy that extra fucking tire so you can take the donut off your fucking car. Spend that money. That's why I'm giving you that energy. I'm passing it to you. This $10, add it to the $10 you got before. Add it to that $10. Now 10 of us gave you $10. That's $100 you got. All of us gave you that energy. Go buy that fucking tire and take that spare off your car. That's energy. We're all just transferring that shit, man. That's it. And a lot of people out there, oh, I don't got a tip. I don't got a tip. Tipping ain't mandatory. Fuck tipping. I don't tip nobody. Fuck them. They're holes of bad energy. Those are the black holes in the fucking universe. When people say, what is a black hole? You looking at one. You think a black hole is in fucking outer space. No, that motherfucker is a black hole. Because that's where all that negative ass energy is. That person sucks up all light. They suck up all positivity. That's the black hole you standing right in front of when they talk about that shit is in space. No, it's that motherfucker. I don't tip nobody. Fuck these people. I ain't got tip. Tipping ain't mandatory. Tipping ain't this. Tipping ain't. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I'd be like, listen, man, you a fucking black hole. You a black hole. I don't like your energy. I don't like how you trying to suck up my energy. You a fucking black hole. And you don't deal with people like that. Let them stay in their shit and do whatever they do. Mark said, my passenger laughing. Hey, hey, Mark, what your passenger don't know is like, they don't know the people you know. Mark's like, hey, I'm gonna let you listen to my friend Jeff. They don't want to hear me. Mark, you might want to mute the fucking phone. I'm just get your passenger there safely. She don't want to hear this shit. Yeah, right. Positivity, herpes, man. That shit's infectious. Spread it. Don't even try to kill it. There's no antibiotic for fucking positivity, herpes, goddammit. See, look at that. KK said that best tip he ever got. Some lady left her phone in the car and she was flying back the next morning. Says, please give it to me. All my work is on it. Return it. $200. Tell me that's not fucking energy. That is how people appreciate you. She didn't have to give you $200. She could have gave you fucking 10, 15, 20. But she wanted to show you in every fucking way possible. What you just did for me is beyond 25. You just saved my motherfucking life. $200. I hope you get you some fucking groceries, pay your AT&T bill, fucking put some gas in your fucking car, do whatever you can possibly do. Let me give you this energy. And that's what it is, man. $200 to her is not $200. It's her life. All her fucking work is on it. She gave you her life. She was like, here, please take this. You just saved my ass. And that's what, man, that's energy sometimes, man. Like when I do people, like I said, I give up a lot. I be giving motherfuckers shit like, here you go. There you go. You can have that. You can take that. Because I know I'm going to get it back. I'm not fucking worried about that shit. Whatever happened yesterday, happened yesterday. We got a future. We can go forward. Whatever happened yesterday, leave that shit in yesterday. If you gave somebody $20 yesterday, give them 20 yesterday, 25 yesterday, 50 yesterday. I guarantee you're going to get $100 in a week from now from somewhere you never knew you was going to get it from. Weird shit. Man, I bought a fucking scratch off, and I never buy scratch offs. $150. That's the energy. That's the universe returning that energy. That's all that is. But you said that was cool. I smoked. That dude leave a pack of weed cigarettes. Dude left a pack of weed in the car. Like, hey man, you could have that. I need it, motherfucker, for my sanity. Wake up in the morning, take a couple of puffs, and lay on a patio. Fuck that. And that's what it is, man. As rideshare drivers, we are a conduit of energy. Because if some shitty black hole get in our fucking car, like Melvin says, you got to cancel that shit. That black hole gets in your car, suck up all your motherfucking energy, and they get out the car thinking they did something good. Oh, yeah, I fucking told that driver something. I told that motherfucker off. I did. You know what? Fuck you. 3-star, make sure I never run into that black hole ever again. Because you want the next passenger that gets in, you might have to go sit in the parking lot real quick, purge, be like, oh, let me purge this energy because that was a shitty ass person. Wipe your car down, feel better about your car sometimes, just kind of clean it off. I spray wax on it. Excuse me, while I'm in the parking lot, I'll spray wax on my car, wipe it down, everything, get the wheels all clean some of the brake dust off because I got brake dust cleaner. And I'll make the car look nice for the next motherfucker. Because while I'm cleaning it, I'm purging the shit energy from the black hole. The black hole got the fuck out. I'm purging by cleaning my car to make my car look super nice. Spraying my seats with some leather cleaner, making it smell real nice and brand new in there. Wiping my floor mats down because my floor mats is leather. Wiping all the fingerprints off the outside of the windows. I'm purging that shit energy that just got out my fucking car by doing something to make the next person to get in my car going, damn. And this car smell good as a motherfucker, man. You pull up looking clean, man. Damn, what kind of car is this? I do it in the Jeep too, Chowder. I do that shit in the Jeep too. Same fucking thing. I'll clean that motherfucker up. I had that shit looking nice when I pull up. But it's because I like cars. I don't give a fuck if the next person I pick up like cars or not. I don't even know. They might hate fucking cars. They might say cars are the fucking danger to the fucking environment. I hate these motherfucking gas guzzlers. I don't care. I don't even know. But I know me cleaning this car up is making me feel better. I'm purging. I'm getting the car clean. This is me doing my thing. And when somebody appreciates what I just did and they tip me or they compliment me or something like that, that's my universe getting back in alignment. That big ass 1111 on my arm right there, if you can see it. Yeah, that 1111, that's my alignment number. I align with the universe. So when somebody appreciates what I did to my car, like I said, whether it's a Civic, whether it's a Jeep, whether it's an Audi, no matter what it is, when somebody appreciates the work you put into it, it feels good. These motherfuckers might be environmentalists that hate fucking cars. But if they say, you know what, man, this is a really clean fucking car. I like it, man. You take good care of this car. I was like, yeah, man, this motherfucker's nice. And they go, well, I'm actually an environmentalist and I hate fucking gas cars and I hate exhaust and I hate CO2. I hate motherfuckers that buy it, but damn, this is a nice ass car. Thank you. I appreciate that shit, man. Real shit. And the fact that you hate fucking cars and you appreciate this shit makes me feel even better. So if you could take a motherfucker that don't even like cars to make them like your car, it just feels good. They might not even tip me. But the fact that they say, hey, man, you took care of this shit is nice. It smells good in here. I like this. And yeah, a Ram 15. Yeah, I used to do my Jeep all the time. I'll do my Jeep around ASU, but that's about it. That's about it. John said, you got your sneaker cleaner with you? You can use actually like car cleaner or anything for it. It don't make a difference. Because usually with my shoes, because I got white soles around my shoes, every once in a while you'll kick a tire and you'll get some black shit on your shoe. You just wipe that shit off. You can use anything in the car. It'll come off. It ain't nothing but like spray. That's all it is. You just wipe that shit off real quick and you done. But he said, them USDA Angus rides. Yeah, man. Some of these rides out there, woo. And I tell people like this: if you're a rider and you happen to be on my channel right now, if you are a rider, do me a favor and understand that the cars we use, we're picking up other people in. When you get out, we have to pick up other people. You're not the last person we're picking up. So if you know you getting in somebody else's car that's going to be picking up other people that day, take a motherfucking shower. That's it. Just take a shower, wash your ass, do a whole bath if you have to. Do something. Do something. Because we got to pick up the next motherfucker. And I don't want that person thinking, damn, this driver funky as a motherfucker. But it's not me. And I want to leave my app running so I can keep making money and get the next small ride that's a half mile away. It's only a half mile away, so I don't got time to clean my car. It's a half mile. The person is right around the corner. So I'm like, I don't even have time to stop, clean the fucking car off and everything to pick that person up that's right around. I don't have that time. He ain't 5 miles away, 10 miles away. I can't pull over at the gas station. So if you haven't showered after getting in somebody's car who you know uses motherfucker for everything, that means I got to clean my car out before I pick up the next person. And I'm not being rude with the shit. I know how life is. Trust me, I do. But I was raised by a woman that told me always, when you walk in the house, wash your hands. I'll be like, I'm not going in the kitchen. I don't give a fuck if you go in there in my kitchen or not. Wash your hands because shit happens fast. You walk in a house, you don't plan on going in the kitchen, but somehow you end up in the kitchen. And then you end up in that motherfucking refrigerator. And you ain't washed your hands. You've been touching doorknobs, all kind of shit. Thanks, Gasham. I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate it, man. Real talk. Much love, my man. Much love on that. But you somehow end up in the kitchen. And she was always like, always wash your hands the moment you walk in the house. Because that prevents accidents of you touching doorknobs and fucking street lamps and all this kind of crazy shit. And then going into your refrigerator and leaving bacteria spores in the refrigerator. Bacteria can grow. Once you touch shit, that bacteria can grow exactly where you touched. So unless you sitting there wiping down everything all fucking with Clorox and shit all the time, you don't want bacteria growing. Prevent bacteria from growing there by walking in the house, antibacterial soap your hands the fuck up. Now, in case you accidentally go to the fridge, you ain't leaving bacteria in there. No, I'm not driving tonight, Devin. I'm good tonight, man. I might drive tomorrow, though. But at least, you know, you got that antibacterial soap. Your hands is all clean now. And now you can go into the fridge by mistake. You can go into the bread by mistake. You can go get some cookies out of the cookie jar by mistake because your hands are clean. My mom taught me that shit a long time. Always, the moment you walk in the door, go wash your hands first because you're walking into a clean environment. It's like walking into a laboratory. You walk in. Kiki, thank you, lady. I appreciate that. Kiki, that's my girl right there. You know what I'm saying? If y'all don't know, y'all got to go to her channel, hit that follow Keys track button, go over there, get that ebook. Shit, like how I do short rides and how I teach people how to do all that shit. She's got a whole ebook about how to properly and in a high profit margin do Uber Eats, to do DoorDash, to do Instacart and all that. She tells you how to do delivery at a much higher profit level. And I tell people all the time, we out here investing big money in the colleges, $20,000, $30,000 a year just to get out of school to make $35,000 a year. With Kiki's book, you invest in $10, $20, and you making $100,000. You're like, how in the hell did I just invest $20 and I'm making like now $6,000 a month? Because you got the lessons now. A lot of people don't do I'm still learning rideshare. Here I am 3 fucking years deep, still learning rideshare. I just started driving Lyft because I was forced to through the app. And nobody told me the benefits of super short rides with surges and tips. Nobody ever told me that benefit. Everybody was like, oh, you got to do dollars per mile. You need to make sure you're getting so many dollars per mile. But they never said what type of rides to do. Oh, man, I just did a 30-mile ride and I got $50. I just did a 50-mile ride and got $100. Cool. You're getting $2 a mile, but you got to come back now. Now your ass got to turn around and come all the fucking way back. So short rides, because I've learned through me experimenting with the shit because I got kicked off of Lux because they don't do Lux in my area like they used to. I've learned a lot. Kiki is the short path to you learning. You don't got to go through all the shit most of us go through. You get her ebook, you go through, you say, I'm going to do page 1. I'm going to do page 2. I'm going to do page 3. I'm going to do page. The shit's all right in front of you. So you don't got to be out here fucking around trying to figure out what works. Like I said, I just started using Ride Filter And I've had this shit on my phone since I probably downloaded the app and never knew it. I knew it was there, but I never knew the benefits of it. People been telling me about it. I never used it. So there's people out there willing to help. They're putting things together, packages together, and we're sharing that energy back and forth. Like I said, she put all that stuff into one big ebook, and you share your energy with her. Hey, Key, here's 10 bucks, here's 20 bucks. You share your energy with her. She gives you that energy back. And now you out, man, I was making $300 a week on delivery. Now I'm making $600 a week on delivery after reading this fucking ebook. How the hell I just doubled my money? See, that 20 bucks was nothing now. It was energy you gave to somebody, and now you have quadrupled, tripled, maximum Wakanda your motherfucking money. That shit's Black Panther fucking money now. It's way out there now. You making an extra grands a month just from reading some shit now. And that's how we help each other in Rideshare. Like I said, on my channel, you're not gonna find a lot of motherfuckers bragging. We don't do that around here because it's not necessary. We don't gotta put other fucking people down to feel higher up. What's up, Rideshare? Lisa, what's good, lady? Oh yeah, let's get it. I jam old school all the time in the car, man. I be playing Earth, Wind, and Fire and shit. I play some old ass Sade. I be playing everything. I play fucking Guy. I play motherfucking Big Daddy Kane. I be bumping old shit in my car. Nas, all kind of old shit. I was just playing Mobb Deep Quiet Storm last night. This lady was like, "Oh shit, I ain't heard this in a long time." I was like, "Hey, this even the version that got Lil Kim in it right here." Shit. So it's like, man, Devin said, we're in the same Phoenix market. And I never get anything. Hey, a lot of times, man, what you got to do is you just got to, find the areas. Just find the areas that's doing it. You'll see with my tomorrow's fucking video, you'll kind of see something a little different. A little different. Like I said, I didn't get the crazy, crazy tips like I got the first night, but I was in a totally different area too. But it was still, I needed it for that bonus. The bonus was my tips basically, because I had to do like 20 rides to get 90 bucks. So I was getting damn near $5 on top of every ride I was doing anyways. What'd you say? What's up with the driver getting shot at? What driver got shot at? Because all I know is about the one driver who had that SUV, that black SUV, and he picked up that TikTok girl, and she was having beef with people. And I tell motherfuckers like that all the time. We don't know who we picking up. We have no idea. Like I said, I got 2 videos dropping. The motherfuckers are in my phone. Half the shit I'm talking to y'all about is shit that I've already mentally processed, and I just ain't had the fucking time to edit the shit yet. Some of it I recorded, but we don't know who we fucking picking up. We have no idea. Oh, we Zoom, my man. He said, I tip you on the YouTube app. We Zoom. That's my guy. That's right. That's Kyle right there. Gig with it. Hey, I gotta get a hat from you, man, because I can gig with it and roll around, or the shirt at least. Man, I gotta get something from you with Gig with it. He's a founder of Gig with it. So people out there don't understand, man. We doing something major with these gigs. We trying to do something. We trying to get people to know the value of who we are. Because for so long, people were ashamed to say, "Oh, I'm a rideshare driver. Oh, you deliver hot dogs? You deliver nachos? Motherfucker, I deliver pizza for 50 fucking bucks. Please, I'll deliver your pizza for 50 bucks. So don't tell, money is money. When you got to pay a bill, money is money. We take pride in gig work. Gig with it that's what gig with is about. Taking pride in who you are as a gig worker. A lot of people want to put us, oh, you just an Uber driver. You ain't, motherfucker. Half these Uber drivers used to be professors in college, engineers. Gig is money. That's all gig is. It's money. We do a lot when we drive. We're chatting with people, talking to people. And that's what I was going to tell you about. We have no idea who we picking up sometimes. And we'll pick people up, and we got to sit and talk business with these people. I have chatted with people on their way to business interviews. They don't know that I used to interview accountants. I would interview finance people to work at casinos. I'm the one running a fucking interview. So I'm sitting here, I'm a driver now. I'm gigging with it, motherfucker. I gig with it now. So I'm driving this dude, and I'm sitting there like, okay, I used to be an accountant. Let's talk, man. So I'm sitting here chatting with him about his interview. I'm like, what do you know about the company? This and that. What do you do? What are your fucking, strengths? What are your weaknesses? I'm like, always know your weaknesses, because if you got too many strengths and no weaknesses, then you think you're a perfect fucking person and you ain't got shit to work on. Always know about your weaknesses and say, this is what I need to work on, and be okay with working on that. And so I was basically interviewing him on the way. So when he got to the spot, I was like, hey man, good luck in that interview. He was like, dude, I feel like I've already done the interview already. I was like, you know what? I said, you're going to get the fucking job. Say, because mentally, I think you're ready now. You're prepared. We didn't ride there. arguing. We didn't talk shit about not wearing a seatbelt. We didn't talk about, well, you're making left turns too fucking fast and right turns too slow. No, we talked about what he was going to work for. And we had you never know who getting in your fucking car. So we become somebody completely different based on who gets in this car. We gig with it. That's what we do. We just gigging with it. Take pride in who you are. Because they've put down gig workers for a long time. Oh, you ain't doing nothing. You ain't making no money. They don't know shit about us. They don't know shit about us. How you afford this car, doing rideshare? How the hell do you afford this car? Say, motherfucker, it ain't just this car I can afford. I got a whole fucking house this bitch park at. It's like, trust me, there's shit you can do to make money in this world. Don't devalue yourself because you think gig work is all about delivering fucking hot dogs. No, we deliver hot dogs, yes, but there's a lot of other shit we do. We do logistics. We talk to people. We counsel people. We kick back. Sometimes we pick people up out of emergency situations. We get motherfuckers from hospitals to houses. We doing shit that not even motherfucking ambulances will do. We doing it. We gigging with it. This is how we make our money. We become a part of society and a part of the community that is affordable, very affordable. But not is it only affordable, but sometimes we can be nice to a motherfucker. We can be nice. We can chat. We can consult them. Oh, man, I'm having problems with my motherfucking girl. Dude, you talking to a dude that's been married a couple of times, motherfucker. I know about problems. Let's have a talk. Let's chat. And we chat and we talk. By the time this motherfucker get out the car, he's like, man, that was the best fucking ride I ever had. Because I didn't just fucking ride around and say, let me use my motherfucking turn signal. Let me use my blinker. Let me make sure I stay under 35 miles an hour. No, we gigging with it, motherfucker. We down. We chatting. We talking. This is how you gig with it. That's why, like I said, with Kyle, when you wear that gig with it shirt, that's energy. It ain't just a design. That's whole fucking energy. Motherfuckers say, what do you do, dog? I gig with it. I do everything. I do rideshare. I do motherfucking delivery. I do whatever. Well, how do you afford it? Motherfucker, because I told you how I gig with it. When I wake up in the morning, I could wake up with nothing but a full tank of fucking gas into my day. I've had it before. $1,089 in one day. I've done that shit. I got videos showing it. $3,600 in 5 days. I gig with it, motherfucker. That car with a tank of gas, shit, I gig with it. Motherfuckers like, how the fuck you make $1,000 in a week? Because I gig with it, motherfucker. You don't understand what we doing out here. You don't know. You could try to devalue me. But by the time I'm finished talking to you, I'm not even bragging. I'm just telling you what's real. And they be mad sometimes like, well, why the fuck am I working over here for fucking, $20 an hour at my job, being told that I can't fucking take a piss break at noon? That's what you choose to do with your life. We gig with it. We do something different. We don't want a boss. We want freedom. But we also have the risk of not making a fucking dime some days. Shit happens. It comes with the territory. And you got to be willing to do that. What up, King James, my man? So it's like a lot of times people don't understand what gig work even is. They think we're just driving around and shit. Like, oh man, we just fucking busting blocks. Some people might because they're employee minded and they don't understand what gig work is. They're still learning. I'm still learning. So I know these motherfuckers still learning. I've been doing this shit for almost 4 years and I just started using Ride Filter the other day. I am still learning. You will never master a gig that constantly changes the algorithm. You will never master that shit because the moment you think you fucking mastered it, guess what? You don't have Lux, motherfucker. It's like, shit. Hey, shut up. Hey, we zoom out. But see, I love that, man. I gig with it. Because motherfuckers be like, man, I can dig that. I dig that. No, motherfucker, I gig with it. Shit, like I can get with that. I get with it. I gig with it. God damn it. If you want to make some money, you need to gig with it. Shit. Say, use your brain. Use the way that you can analyze business transactions at a high rate. Because when I'm doing short trips, I'm analyzing transactions at a high rate. Now that I got that filter, it took a lot of analysis out of my fucking day. Oh my, like I said, I will never let you motherfuckers live it down in the comments about staying on my ass about Ride Filter. Never. You took so much analysis out of my fucking day. Man, I used to sit there and be like, wait a minute, 13 miles, fucking $6. Nope, not doing that. 22 miles. Nope, not doing that. No, man, shit. I'd be like, filter, 5 mile radius, fucking sit back. I love that shit, Melvin. You don't even know. Man, took so much thought out of what the fuck I was doing. And like I said, I'm quick with numbers. I'm good with math. So I didn't mind. But shit, if you're gonna make it easy, then make it easy, motherfucker. Like help me out some. It was like, dude, use ride filter. I was like, man, I don't need that shit. I'm a goddamn accountant. Man, use ride filter. Trust me on this one. Y'all been riding my ass for how long? And just like, yeah, y'all be like, Jeff, you'll never get it. Yeah. Do you even filter, bro? I love that shit. Do you even filter, bro? Hey, that's real shit. That's real shit. Because, like I said, we have some of the smartest drivers jumping in these, and I mean, these drivers are not arrogant. They know shit. They're not even arrogant with it. You every once in a while you get a driver jump in. Hey, I'm fucking better than you. I'm the king of this shit. Cool, knock yourself the fuck out. But we're having a real conversation. And these motherfuckers will jump in and be like, I'm gonna help you in your market just by typing this fucking comment, Jeff. I'm about to help your ass. This is what I'm gonna do. And a lot of times, if people don't read the comments, like I said, I just go through some of these comments and I try to click like on everyone and love on everyone. So the person that commented knows that I saw your comment. And I'm glad you shared that energy. I don't give a fuck what it is. You shared energy on this channel. I love that energy. We're gonna try to do something with that energy. And all these filter, all them comments eventually made it made sense. So that's why I tell motherfuckers, thank you so much for riding my ass about that filter. Thank you. Because it made sense. And now that I'm looking at shit, I'm like, man, people don't understand the power in these little filters, man. You could just stay in a search area and just have a fucking field day. If they got a surge going, set that shit for 5 miles. Guarantee somebody's leaving the bar, going to a condo, leaving the condo, going to the grocery store, leaving Circle K, going to the fucking park, leaving the park, going to the bar. You got 5 miles of people just fucking pinging the shit out of this app. And if you allow the app to send you out of that surge zone because you didn't set that filter, that's your fault for accepting that ride to get out of there. Man. Wait a minute. I'm trying to see some funny shit in these comments now. Jeff Olstein. No. That's right. Gotta drive at night. Gotta drive at night. Hey, was that? Man, I'm trying to see this Jeff Olstein shit because somebody said something stupid in here, man. All right. All right. Best $9 for oh yeah. Hey, Chowder, I like that. That $9 for 3.5 miles. Tell me that shit don't feel good. See, most of these motherfuckers be like, man, I can't believe I just got a 45-mile ride for $90. I'm killing it, bitch. I'm like, dude, we just went 3 miles for $12. That shit, I love them little fucking bangers like that. 3 miles, $15. Be like, damn. Then they tip or something crazy like that. 3 miles, $20. Man. I love them little short bangers. I don't need, like I tell motherfuckers, you do not need to drive a lot of miles to make a lot of money. That's the misconception about rideshare. Is it possible? Fuck yeah, you could drive a lot of miles and make a killing. You could work a lot of hours and make a killing. But is that efficient? That's where you start getting into the profit margins at. The level of efficiency. What do you do? And that's what I did for casinos. We handled levels of efficiency. How can we save money to put to the side so we can handle shit instead of just spending money all the time? We can't just take losses forever. Rideshare is a whole theory of efficiency. That's all it is, a theory of efficiency. So we could sit up here and say, dude, I worked 80 hours, drove 2,000 miles, made $1,500. 2,000 miles and $1,500. I mean, imagine if you can make $1,500 off 750 miles. Imagine that. So now you drove 1,300 miles less. That's how many tanks of gas less? You probably drove the same amount of hours. You probably online for the same amount of hours, but you didn't drive that amount of time. So it's like you start looking at short trips as a whole new fucking realm. You like, I can master this shit. I can master this shit. Short rides, yeah, Melvin, man. We need them, man. Them short rides, dude. You take some, like the other day when I picked up the guy at Banner Hospital, took him from Banner to his house. It was like 3-4 miles, something. The dude that got hit on the bike, 3-4 miles. Motherfucker, it was a $33 ride. $33 ride. I'm like, Dude, because he tipped me 20. You don't know with these short bangers. You just never know with the short bangers. You just don't know. You ain't using no gas. You getting appreciated by people. You getting surge. You on a challenge. It's all kind of crazy shit when you start messing with these short rides. It's a whole nother realm. People, and every time I pick people up, they be like, oh man, people always decline me because my ride is too short. People decline me because I do this ride every day and it takes me hell just to find a ride. I only got to go 4 miles, but goddamn, it takes me an hour just to find a ride. I'm like, dude, this is what I do, motherfucker. Hop on in. I love this little because I know I'm getting his, I'm getting his $3-4. I got a 250 surge to make that 650. I'm on a challenge that's probably adding $4. So I'm up to 1050 with that ride. And plus, I'm in an $18 streak for 3 rides. So add a 6 to that, I'm getting $16.50 for going 4 miles off that one ride. That short banger is $16.50 now, just for that one ride that nobody fucking wants but me. I'll take it. And then the motherfucker be like, I'm gonna give you $5 because you're so fast. Now I'm up to $21.50 for a 4 mile ride, averaging $5 a mile off that short ass ride that nobody wanted. These short rides is a whole new realm of thought, man. Yeah, no, don't forget to make the pastor feel bad for you. Hey, that's funny shit. They said, make them feel bad. Be like, man, I had to go out of my way for this shit. You know where I came from? I just drove in from Mexico, motherfucker. I was at the goddamn border through border security to pick your motherfucking ass up for these 5 goddamn mile ride. You better fucking tip me. Thanks for the $3, dog. I appreciate that shit. Kyle, like, make them feel bad. Motherfucker, you know what I was doing? I was at a wedding. God damn it. I had to go home and change motherfucking clothes to come pick your motherfucking ass up. This little short, man, I appreciate $3. Fuck that shit. Man, that shit's funny as hell. He said, make sure you make them feel bad so he tip you. Hey, Kyle got the psychological warfare going on. He have passengers walking to the house with their head down and shit. Fucking text him $20. Fucking tip this guy $20. I feel bad now. My dog just fucking, fell into the goddamn swimming pool. I had to dry him off and leave him in the backyard just to come pick you the fuck up. $20 tip. That's Kyle with the psychological warfare. Man. Studio. Hey, they're sitting right here. I'm about to get a new battery. You see that blue battery up there? That's a gel battery. I took that out yesterday because I got to go to this thing on the 17th. And I bought that battery last year. This motherfucker's dead already. So I charged it up and it only goes, it'll hit 12, but if I leave it sitting, it'll go back down to 10 overnight. So that battery's got a dead cell in it. So I got to go pick up a new battery today. I'm going to go to Walmart, pick up I went to the small Walmart yesterday. They have no motorcycle batteries. So I got to go to the big Walmart because like I said, I was trying to get this motherfucker to the event. And I'm sitting there like, man, what? Yeah, I got the 07. So I took the fucking battery out. Now, the big black battery, that's the Escalade battery. That's a brand new battery. So I just bought this one like 3 weeks ago because the Escalade battery I got in November of 2022 died already. November of 2022, the fucking battery died. Took it back, got that one. I haven't even put it in. I just threw it on the shelf because I'm not putting it back in. But the heat out here, man, the heat will kill batteries. It'll kill them. This desert heat is no humidity. It will drain. If you don't have your car running all the time, it'll just kill it. In the back of the Jeep, I got a motherfucking jumper box. It's like you gotta be ready. Out here, the heat kills, man. It kills. But yeah, so today I'll be back at the store picking up another motorcycle battery. Damn it. Them 07s, man. I swear, them damn 07s. Like, sheesh. Hold up for a second. Melvin said, I did today 20 rides with a quarter tank of gas today, 17 out of 20. Tip, you're right about yeah. 17 out of 20 tip. Man, that's a crazy. Only one time have I gotten 100% tip. Usually I'm around about 50% of the people who tip me, usually. Sometimes I'll start out my night and I'll have like, 7 out of 10 tips because some people will tip like $5 cash. Here's $10, simple shit like that. But normally on the app, yeah, I'm not getting a lot of tips. Nope. I'm like, these motherfuckers sold my tips. That was better. But Brit says I'm at 109 today so far on Lyft. It's a good number, man, especially if you got that 108. If you got that 108 with a quarter tank of fuel, and I say a quarter tank because if you can get $100 every quarter tank, you're averaging dead miles and everything. You're averaging better than $1 a mile, even with dead miles and everything. So that's good, man. 8 hours, that's good. That's good. And you don't have to drive a lot. See? Oh yeah, rideshare, man. Phoenix tips have been short, definitely, definitely. Because and I say that because no, I'm not going out. E-Love, I'm not going out today, man. I got shit to do. I got to go pick up a battery. I got shit to do today. But yeah, the tips in Arizona haven't been really just like banging like I wanted to. But like I said, late night, especially tonight, tomorrow night, I might drop tonight actually because it's Friday night. I might drop tonight. Friday, Saturday night usually got it hopping down on Mill. I might do a ton of short trips. Hopefully get some, I might go out for 3 hours. See what I can do in 3 hours. Nothing but short trips. Knock out 15, 20 short trips in about 3, 4 hours. See how much I can get in tips, trips, surge, shit like that. But and like I said, with that, I'm at and Melvin, just like this, man. With short trips, if you can do 4 trips, short trips, 4 short trips in an hour, and with tip surge and whatever else you can get, if each one of those trips only in 4 trips, you can get it to $10. That's $40 an hour you making, and you're only going like 12 miles, maybe, because you're only going like dropping people off real quick. So you're making $40 an hour to go 12 miles. In 3 miles, you've driven 36 miles. In 3 hours, you've driven 36 miles and you've made $120 in 3 hours. It's possible. I think it's possible. I'm willing to try that shit. When you say short trip estimate mileage, well, usually if you look at some of my videos, Soldiers of Jesus Christ, if you look at some of my actual videos, you'll see what my short trips look like because I keep my screen recorded. Sometimes it could be a half-mile away. Sometimes it could be 3 miles away. If it's 3 miles away for a 2-mile trip, that's 5 miles total. And sometimes it pays like $6, $7. Then if I get that trip, if I get that tip, it goes over 7, it might end up $15. A rideshare driver, I don't do Lux at all. If you look at some of my latest videos, you'll see why. In Arizona, they got Lux on my app. I can select Lux, but Lux is a pause button. That's it. That shit the motherfuckers don't throw me no Lux rides. So what they do is they'll tell you, hey, we're gonna let you use Lux, but nobody can select Lux. It's fucking crazy. What's up, Miss Nobody? My girl up in Canada. She up there getting it. She's one of the most, creative people on this platform. She's got like everything under the sun. This girl, she'll do tumblers, shirts, and she does it all at her house. She does all this stuff. If you say, I want keychains, she'll make that shit in her house. I want a cup. She'll make that. I need a shirt. This girl, she welds. Hey, I want a metal plate. She'll make that shit in her house. This is a girl up there just doing it big in Canada. She's up there doing it. Oh no. You see my garage? All this shit, like I got welding equipment and shit and everything in here. You know why? Because I'm like that. I like to make shit. I'm a creative person. I love to create shit. Man. Nope. Airport Lux? Nope. I try to use Lux at the airport. They won't give it to me. They won't give me a Lux. The other night when I was real close to hitting that $95 bonus, they sent me 5 Lux rides in a row. Each Lux ride was taking up almost 40 minutes of time because I was getting real close to hitting that damn bonus. So they was like, hey, throw his ass some long trips. I declined each and every one of them because it was like 18 miles for $25. Lux rides. 18 total miles, $25. 23 miles for $31 total. I was doing better doing short rides. I was doing, 3-4 mile rides, getting almost $20. I'm damn near busting out $7 a mile doing short rides. Why the fuck do I want to take a Lux? It's like, I'm not stupid. Okay, I'm gonna take a Lux at $1.10 a mile when I'm kicking ass with Lyft rides at almost $7 a mile. No, leave me on Lyft. Don't even fuck with me, Lux. Keep that shit to yourself. I'm cool on that. It's like, no. Hell no, Mark Levin said, my mom will embarrass you for being stank. She will. Boy, you don't get your ass in there and wash your funk ass. Wash your feet. Miss Nobody says, I'm 26 and single. Can't find me any normal woman or man here. I'm coming to U.S. Maybe I have better luck. Hey, you'll come here and be busy as a mother. You done built a whole compound out here. You be like, shit, me and my husband with all of our property, fucking building shit out here. Yeah, but yeah, you said I like short rides unless I feel like driving, then I'll take a long. Yeah, at least a lot of times I'll do that. I'll take a ride, a long ride, just to get to another area. And I got a few videos showing like I'll be far south. And I'm like, damn, I got to get up to Tempe. Shit, I got to take a long ride to get up there because I'm not going on my own gas. No. So I'll just kind of scout. I'll kick out all rides going east, kick out rides going west. As soon as I find something going north, I'll take it. I don't give a shit about the miles. It just has to go to where I'm going. That's it. So it's like, okay, it's $11 for 14 miles. That's cool because I'm going there. So it's like I'm getting paid to go there. That's it. Hey, novice bets. You got rides down there. Come on, man. Come on. You got rides. You know you down there with rides, but you be saying, "Oh, I ain't got no rides." No, man. Please, please. You, especially in Florida, just go to the beach. It's a bunch of drunk people on the beach trying to get somewhere. Just do all 4 mile rides, 3 mile rides, and just hope it's a surge and hope they tip. And you can make like fucking $40 an hour just doing that. And you ain't even going nowhere. You just driving up and down the beach all day. But I think we're all indoctrinated and we're all conditioned to want these bangers. Like even when I was, doing Lux, man, I can't wait to get a 30 mile ride because I'm gonna get $62. And that you with the rate card, I would get a ride from downtown all the way to Fountain Hills, be like a $60 ride, 30, like 28 miles, $60. $2 a mile. Cool. And then I get some rides up there while I'm up there. Now with the way Lux works now, shit. Yeah, 28 miles will pay you like $34. Instead of 62, you getting 34. And you like, where's the rest of the money at? Like, there should be other money added to this. Nope. Not with upfront fares on Lux. Upfront fares on Lux is like Uber X rides now. And Uber X rides, once they go through the system and people pick them up, like I said, you can cherry pick Uber X and get some really good rides. But that's how Lux is now. And I'm like, man, I'm not messing with these mom. Nah, hell no. No more Lux, only short lived. And that's my shit now. Was that Uber? He said, last time that I checked, but you got that Nipsey going, hell yeah. Last time that I checked, it was no sweat on my rep. I like that shit, Isaac Hayes. Wait, did Mark say some shit about me and Isaac Hayes? What the hell did he just say? Hold up, man. Y'all be typing too much. I be cracking up. Motherfucker said Isaac Hayes. I know he's talking shit about me. I know Mark got me. He got me. Oh, you talking about old school music? Oh, my bad, my bad. Hey, was that I was Jay watching Stretch? All right, left passenger. Jeff is not your market as you. Jeff taught me that. Hey, Mark, man, sometimes it's like that, man. It could like we be thinking it's got a lot to do with the market. It's got sometimes it's you changing who you are and how you drive and adapting to the offers that are being offered in the app. Live hate me. I know Live hate me because I went from doing medium to long rides, no short. I wouldn't do a short ride unless it was like, $11 for like 3 miles on Lux. Then I'd do it. But I was kicking out short rides, no, hell no, I'm not doing these. Because I was looking at the dollar amount on Lux. I'm looking at $28, $32. Then once they kicked Lux out, I couldn't do shit. I'm like, man. So I gotta change my whole mentality, man. I gotta do something way different. Never had a clue that these short ass trips was gonna go this crazy. I didn't know. Like I said, that was a surprise about Rideshare. I didn't know. And then when I get all you guys on my ass talking about use that filter, bro. If this is what you want to do, Jeff, use filter. You wasting your time. And nobody ever told me to use the filter because I wasn't a filter. I wasn't a short ride wanting to be in one area ass person. I was always all over the fucking place, driving all over the city, blazing through, 3/4 of a tank of gas, half a tank of gas a night. Now, should I use a quarter tank of gas a night making the same exact money? It's like, shit, I ain't even going nowhere. I'm making the same amount of money and I ain't going nowhere. Because I'm just driving in circles and shit, seeing the same building, picking up at the same apartment complex, dropping off at the same place over and over again, just fucking doing laps. This is getting ready to start a pilgrimage. What's the best place to Uber? I tell you what, I think the best place to Uber is anywhere that has a bustling downtown. And I say that not, and I don't mean in the daytime, I mean nightlife. Because a lot of people ain't gonna mess around and and get a DUI. They'll rather pay to go 3-4 miles. They ain't gonna sit up there and be like, oh man, I'm gonna fucking try to drive home. I only got 3-4 miles to drive. No, because there's too many cops downtown, especially when it's busy like that. Way too many cops. So what they do is they just Uber. I'm just gonna pay $8 for an Uber. Me, I'm like, I'll take that. Hopefully it's a surge. Hopefully a tip. Because like the other night when I picked up the guy, like you see on the video, when one lady that was from South, when she was from Fox down in South County, by where I used to live, I picked them up and I just took them to a car that they parked down the street. They was at the event. So I picked them up, took them down the street. That was it. That was it. And I'm like, all you need to do is just find somebody who just don't want to fucking drive and be like, I'll take y'all down there. That's cool. And then they throw tips on top of that. Short trips that nobody want to touch. Nobody want to touch. Yup, DWI, 25K. Out here is anywhere from 10 to 15K. And they give them out like candy because we have a zero tolerance state. You can't drive out here if you're drinking. You drink 2 beers, you're done. You need to Uber. That's it. That's it. You're done. You're done. What's that? You go upstate? Kiki, I'm thinking about LA, San Fran. I'm gonna be in New Jersey this summer. New Jersey. You like New Jersey market? Oh, try New Jersey. Try New Jersey. Miss Nobody. What is that? 519-965. Oh, you trying to put a number in the chat thing. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Yeah. So let me see. Yeah, slow down here in Florida. I live by the beach. Sucks to get people at the beach and get sand all in. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. With sand in your car, people with flip flops on. Yeah, you right. You right. Because like I said, even when I'm driving and people get rocks and pebbles and shit in my car, the first thing I do is I'll pull over somewhere. I get my rag. I'll soak my rag and I'll just start wiping out the whole floorboard because I got those things. I got those mats back there, so they trap everything. So I just get all that shit from back because I don't want the next person getting in going, man, it's a whole bunch of rocks and dust and shit because people like to walk through gravel and they leave them big ass footprints in the back of my car. I wipe all that shit out because I use shit like that. All them green bottles, I got tons of that shit. And I'm always spraying shit all in my car because I got to get all them footprints up from dust and gravel. No humidity out here. When it gets wet, like if somebody's walking through a sprinkler system, whatever the fuck, their shoes is wet, leaving bars. They done walked in beer all fucking night. Now I got beer in the back. So I'm sitting there like, okay, I'll wipe the whole fucking thing down. Ms. One said, make them put on damn booties. Now I bought some mats. My mats are like leather mats. So that helps me a lot because like I said, don't shit stick to them. You just wipe them down. The car look brand new. The mats look brand new back there. And I've had them for a while. So the trick to making sure you get the next person thinking you didn't pick anybody up except them is keeping your car clean. And even when I'm driving, like if I drop somebody off and I got to go around the corner, first thing I do is I look in the back to make sure they ain't leave shit. It ain't no fucking straws back there, no paper wrappers and fucking gum wrappers back there. Excuse me, because the last thing you want to do is pull up on somebody and it's goddamn paper towels and gum wrappers and shit back there. What's up, busy lady? What's good? What's good? And that's the last thing I want to do is have people thinking, man, this car dirty as a motherfucker. Dude, pull up. He don't even clean his car. He don't even look back. I always check my car, always. And a lot of times people wear glittery clothes and shit, or they do this and that. I got to get back there. I got to wipe everything down before the next people get in. Because if somebody is wearing all black and they get in my car and the last person that got out had fucking glitter all over them or anything like that, now the person is wearing all black, now they wearing glitter too. And they're going to walk into a building, they're going to get there and be like, what the fuck, man? Oh, that goddamn Uber driver. 2-star fucking dirty ass car. So it's like always, especially, that's right, glitter's the worst because that shit don't come out easy. It's like you need a motherfucking like a leaf blower for that shit. But it's like, because I'll soak my towel down and I'll try to wipe everything out. I'm trying to get as much glitter up as possible. And it's like, man, you still see glitter in the cracks, glitter out. I'm just like, this shit ain't coming up. Sometimes I just get my towel, I get the dry towel, I'll start whooping the shit out the seats. You start whooping the motherfucking seats and the goddamn glitter be flying all over the place. You keep the windows open and you get all the glitter out like that. You just whip, you start fucking doing a towel like this and shit, whipping the motherfucking seats. That's the thing, man. It's like you gotta do some crazy shit to get rid of glitter. Glitter is not your fucking friend, not in rideshare. No. And they need to have that shit. You need to have a button on your app. Whenever a motherfucker get out, you hit the button that says glitter, and the app automatically gives you $5 fucking pay for fucking with all this glitter that somebody just left in your fucking car. because you can't let the neck, you know what? Dust on the floorboard, that's one thing. Leaves, that's okay. Sand, glitter, no, because glitter gets on fucking people. And that shit ends up in other people's car. Because if you got to take them, they get out of your car with glitter, they get in their car, now their car has glitter. So now they got to get home. Fucking beat the motherfucking seats down. They got fucking playing a towel around, shit like that. Now you got that motherfucker in their driveway looking like you was looking at Quick Trip. Both you motherfuckers at the same time. They got rid of that fucking glitter, man. You gotta get rid of that shit. Because there ain't no other way to get rid of it. Lint roller, but still it's like that's rolling a lint roller on leather seats. I don't know if that shit'll work. You just need a leaf blower, a big ass motherfucking leaf blower. Or I got an air compressor. I guess I could put the air nozzle on that shit and blow the whole motherfucking thing out. So you just gave me that idea. I'm gonna start doing that before I leave. Air blow the whole fucking back of the car out just in case. And it was worse when I used to take the Jeep because the Jeep got cloth seats and that glitter gets in between the grains of the fucking cloth. So I could beat the shit out of them seats, do everything I can do. You just beating it into the fucking seats when you got cloth seats. And then the person back there sitting around, riding, cruising, having a good time. Motherfuckers get out. You see them walking away from the car. You be like, and the motherfuckers, it be glitter all down they fucking back. You be like, fuck. You're like, wait till this motherfucker get in the building. They gonna walk in the building, everybody gonna be like, hey, what's good? What's good? What the fuck is all up and down your back? What the fuck? They be like, what are you talking about? Girl, you got motherfucking yellow glitter all over you. Where the fuck you come from? And it's like, that goddamn Uber driver, 2-star. They do that shit all the time, man. All the fucking time. Yeah. Glitter don't come out of cloth seats. Because in that Jeep, I bet I haven't drove glitter. I mean, I haven't drove Uber in that Jeep since December. Because January the plates went out because of the whole engine shit. Guaranteed I can go in that motherfucker right now with a camera and I will find glitter in that fucking car. And it's been 6-7 months. There's still glitter in that Jeep. I guarantee it. I will put money on that shit. Because glitter do not come out. That shit does not come out. He said, yeah, that's good. What about the fish smell? With the fish smell, oh, where's my can of shit at? I don't have it in here right now. But, yeah, I don't have it in here. But with the fish smell, go get those little cans of motherfucking, when you put those spray things on the wall and you put the little can inside the spray thing and it sprays automatically every few seconds, get cans of those, but get pet spray. Don't get no lavender, no motherfucking Hawaii Beach, no motherfucking Spring Nest. Don't get none of that shit. Get pet odor. Telling you, it's something about the one in pet odor, it kills and motherfuckers will get in my car. They be like, dude, this car smell like a hotel. This car is amazing. This car smell nice. Man, dude, what kind of spray do you use in this car? This shit is nice. You got motherfuckers pet odor spray. That's all. It's a motherfucking knockoff ass, great value motherfucking pet spray, and people love that shit. They be like, dude, this shit smell like, man, this car is amazing. I ain't never smelled a car this good in my life, man. I might buy this bitch off of you. This motherfucker smell good. Pet spray. That's it. Fucking pet spray. So that's my game right there for y'all. Go out, get you some great value pet odor. Hit that motherfucker twice. Person get in the car, guaranteed they're gonna be like, what the fuck smell? This is the best smell I've ever smelled in my life. This smell makes me feel like I'm in heaven, goddamn it. Where the motherfucking angels with the wings and shit coming out at? Fuck pet spray. That's it. I'm not doing this for charity. That's funny. Oh, charcoal ion socks. You know what? That's right. Charcoal works because charcoal will absorb all the smells of everything. Totally forgot about that. And because I used to have fish tanks when I was a kid, and all my filters would have charcoal inside of the filters, not just the regular net fucking filters, because the regular net filters are cheap. You get those like $5 for a pack of 3. You go to the upgraded ones, it's got the charcoal in here. Charcoal keeps the water clear, keeps the fishy smell out. Totally forgot about that. Charcoal. You know what, Miss Nobody? You are somebody. Don't let nobody ever tell you that you're Miss Nobody. You're a Miss Somebody. God damn it. I totally forgot about charcoal. That's right. Charcoal. Because I had a big ass 55-gallon fish tank with Oscars in it. My house never smelled like fish because it had the charcoal filters, not the cheap shit. Everybody with the cheap shit would be like, man. Their house would be like, dude, your house stink. It's like, yeah, because you using cheap ass filters. Get the charcoal filters because that absorbs the fish smell. Man. Hey, Kyle said, don't get me even started on people who smell like walking marijuana. That motherfucker got a shirt that says weed man. Like, you sell weed? No, motherfucker, I smell like weed all the time. I am the weed man. Good Kyle said, don't get me started on these motherfuckers that smell like weed. Man, they walk around smell like that shit. You get high, just stand next to the motherfucker. You be at the fucking gas station, stand next to him, like, dude, I feel like high. Is it the gas fumes? No, is this motherfucker right here smell like straight weed? No, fill them by zone. What? See, look at that. Look at that. Being creative again. Make them in an assortment of styles. Fill and sew designs for the house all the time. Fill them last 2 years plus by pure charcoal. Sew up any design for a car under the seat. Hey, like that lady right there is so creative. She makes so much shit. I'm telling you, man. She's a walking gold mine. She need to have her own store called Nobody Selling Nothing. That's it. Just babe. What's the name of your store? It's called Nobody Selling Nothing. You walk in this motherfucker and you buy a whole bunch of nothing, but you gonna love all of this shit. You're gonna use it. It's gonna be all over the fuck. You're like, dude, I'm gonna use that word. You get that from nowhere. Motherfucker store called Nowhere. Where you going? Nowhere. Shit. I know. Nobody selling nothing. Nowhere. Like, man, I'm finna head down. Where you going, man? I'm gonna go with you. Man, I ain't going nowhere. Man, I thought you was going somewhere. No, I told you I'm going nowhere. Man, see, man, fuck that. I ain't going with you. Oh, come with me, man. I'm going nowhere. Oh, nowhere. Bro, I'm coming with you. What you gonna buy? Nothing. From who? Nobody. Like shit, that whole motherfucking store be like that. You walk in that motherfucker like, dude, we just bought we just bought nothing from nobody out of the middle of nowhere. Man, I love this kind of shit. Nowhere, not gonna bleed you dry. Hey, busy lady said, where you want to meet? Nowhere. Oh man, I thought you wanted to hang with me today. I do. Where you gonna meet me at? Nowhere. Bro, man, you fucking with me, man. I ain't messing with you, man. No, dog, I'm meeting you nowhere. Oh, that one store. Yeah, who be there? Nobody. Oh, straight, man. We gonna be the only ones there? No, nobody gonna be there. That's what I'm saying. We gonna be the only ones there? No, motherfucker, nobody gonna be there. That whole store had motherfuckers twisted. They walk out. What you got in the bag? Nothing. Like, no, there's something in that fucking bag. I can see. I ain't blind, mother. No, man, there's nothing in here. Man, where'd you get it from? Nowhere. Man, who sold that shit to you? Nobody. It's a whole motherfucking store. It's like, who's on first? I know it. I know it. Hey, Kyle said it. Miss Nobody, share your store. I know she's got to get one going, man. I'm telling you, she be up there making all this shit, especially them. Man, I love the idea of having those charcoal things under the seat. I never thought about that. Charcoal absorbs smell. It absorbs smell. Dude, I'm gonna go to the fucking fish store today. No, I'm just kidding. Like, why are you up in the store? Then fish, you don't even have fish. It's cool. It's cool. He said nothing from nowhere. I'm a member of organization Days for Girls, distribute hygiene kits for women globally, sew kits for cancer, floors for kiddos too. I like that, Miss Nobody. I like that. She says, I don't charge. What do you do for it if it says a girl or a guy's name, but it's not the gender of the name? Yeah, you're right. What do you do? I don't charge, I give back. It's an outlet for me. That's what's up. But everything has a price. Even your time is worth something. Even if you don't sell the product for nothing, at least your time. Like, make sure you're handling your bills, you're paying for life, stuff like that. Does it absorb my Ford cologne? Musa suckered me into buying. Dude, that's funny shit. Tom Ford. Man, hey, Mark, hey, I appreciate that, brother. Hey, same here, though, man. I've learned a lot from you guys. And I think just us chatting back and forth, and we do everything, as a rideshare unit trying to take care of each other. That's how we learn shit more, man. That's how we all learn shit. Oh, the sun's starting to drop. Now the sun's on the back side of the sun was on this side of the house. Now the sun's on that side. I gotta hit this light real quick. There. Much better. Well, a little bit, not much, but yeah. Just say my name. No, ma'am, or no, sir. There you go. Uh, man, I got my bills paid in full. I'm good. You sound like us in Rideshare. I'm good with that shit. I'm good on that shit. I'm good. Motherfucker, fuck all that. I need a shirt that says fuck all that, like ALLLAT. It said, what's all that? Like, fuck all that. I ain't doing that ride. Fuck all that. It said, what's LAT? Like, motherfucker, it's all that shit. Fuck all that. No, he says, damn, Jeff, you using the sun for natural light on live stream? True OG. Shit. I'm just trying to help the environment. Fuck all these Tesla drivers. I use natural sun for every live I do here on YouTube. Back to you, Eddie and Benny. Fuck that. Motherfucker, how's the weather? Man, it's hot as a motherfucker. I would use natural sun for every live to help curb the fucking carbon output on this planet. Don't use shit. Whatever. No, it's just cool. The fucking air is blowing in. I'm kicking back. Hell yeah. Motherfucker say you a true OG. No, motherfucker, I'm a rideshare driver. I ain't got no money to pay the light bills up in this bitch. I gotta use the sun just to fucking do a goddamn live. I got gerbils on the motherfucking treadmill running to power up my motherfucking laptop. I got a goddamn alternator on the Jeep running on jumper cables, keep my fucking camera going. Dude, I'm broke as a motherfucker. He said, damn, you using natural sunlight like a true motherfucker. My whole house is roofless because I ain't got no motherfucking lights. I ain't got no money. Motherfucker, roll up your house, dude. Where your roof at? Motherfucker, I can't afford. I use sunlight 24/7. I use all the sunlight. I use moonlight, motherfucker. I have no money. Shit. All right, busy lady. Hey, we'll catch you later, lady. We'll catch you later. You know we be here. Hey, Miss Nobody, you'll learn. We act stupid over here. We be over here fucking. Marcus, real shit. Hey, that's Kyle. Kyle talking about some. Oh man, you using motherfucking natural sunlight like a true OG. No, I'm using natural sunlight like a motherfucker with no money. That's how we do around this bitch. Pulling up in the Flintstone car. Greatest invention, solar flashlight. That's right. That's right. Motherfucker, shit. I'll be cruising like a motherfucker in this month. Hey, man, every day. It's like, what time is your live? When the sun comes up. When's your live over? When that bitch go down? Because that's all the light I got. After that, I can't do a live. Motherfucker broke as a motherfucker. It's like, why is his lives always start at like sun up and his lives are over at sundown? I don't know, man. I think that motherfucker broke. His ass never got a light. His house ain't even got light switches. This motherfucker broke. He broke, man. Fucking Kyle. Kyle called that shit out. He said, man, wait a minute. You using natural sunlight? Like all that shit. That the garage is wide open. Hold up. Let me see. See that, and the thing is, okay, so I built this fucking station right here. And the way I built this station is it's on wheels, it's portable, and it's all that shit. So I can turn the fucking this whole thing is portable right now. So I'm turning it so you can see that's my garage wide the fuck open right there. That's my tire changer and everything else. So I can turn it back. So I have everything set up on wheels. So wherever I need my podcast station, when I built this deck, like I got a video showing how I built all of these shelves. One of the shelves, I built it and I designed a whole podcast station to sit on it. So I sat it on it, got my fan, cameras, lights, all kind of shit. But I went to fucking Harbor Freight and bought these roller caster wheels. So I put caster wheels on it instead of me moving it manually all the time. It just fucking rolls now. That's it. And if I want to lock it, I could lock it. Hey. You said trademark and sell that desk, Jeff. Dude, it's just, and I can roll this shit anywhere. I can roll it to the backyard. I can roll this motherfucker out to the street if the extension cord is long enough. It's like shit. It's a podcast table on wheels with fucking, I got soundboard behind it. So my voice don't bounce off the garage wall way over there. there's soundproofing all around it like this. So I wish I could turn my camera around to show y'all. Well, I can turn it like this. Let me see. So that's all the soundproofing right there of it. So there you go. So now you can see like how all the soundproofing is on it. So when I'm speaking into the microphone, I don't get that reverberation off the wall and the golf cart and all that shit back there. It hits the soundproofing wall and it kills it. So everything goes right into the fucking thing. So, man, caster wheels on a solid maple or oak kitchen table. Thank me later. That's right. I'm telling you, fucking caster wheels. Hey, all I did, because you can screw caster wheels in. So what you do, because it's wood, is you get a drill bit and you only drill a hole not big enough for the caster to even fit into. So once you do that, you just start twisting and you're creating fucking threads in the wood. So now the caster wheels automatically are threaded and they thread themselves into the wood because you drilled the hole too small. And it's not going to split the wood because it's not enough pressure to push it apart. So you put it up in the wood and you just keep cranking. Wheels will never come out. They're stuck in there now. So I can unscrew them and take them off to put bigger wheels on if I wanted to, but they have to be the same thread pattern because now I got them threaded now. That's how I built my little podcast table. So shit. I done made my own table. I use motherfucking sunlight as my goddamn YouTube light. Dog, I'm broke as a motherfucker. Ooh, a mounting plate. That's right. Well, see, I think, yeah, these caster wheels are pretty big. They got like little plates behind them and everything. And they got locking wheels. Like you can like push the little lever this way or that way to lock the wheels so it don't be going. So it'll be on soon HGTV next. Like, this is the Home Shopping Network. You want to know how to survive when you ain't got no motherfucking money? Man. Hey, that's your Raymond said, that's why you're the weatherman. Motherfucker, I use natural sunlight every day to help with my skin complexion and also my power bill. Back to you, Eddie and Vinny. Fuck that shit. I'm the professional. Hey, Driven Dad. Hey, Tony, man, I be giving you all motherfucking props on that goddamn filter, man. You and that fucking filter, bruh. That, and you mentioned it on the live. Remember, we were doing the live Wednesday night. So we're doing the live, and you like, Jeff, when you go out, use the filter. When you guys got off the live, I was talking to Vinny, and I was like, man, I keep forgetting to use the filter because I'm just not indoctrinated enough to use the filter. I leave the house and I just drive, and I just cancel fucking rides and decline rides all night. That's what I do. Vinny was like, man, remember Driven Dad? Tony was telling you to use that fucking filter. I was like, oh shit, he did. That's right. Dude, there was a reason why we was on that live that night while you got on there and you said some shit about using that filter because that shit hit me in the head while I was like, oh shit, Tony said something about the filter. I fucking jumped on that shit and it ever since then, bro, my phone has had the filter on the entire time. When I turn that motherfucker on, first thing I do is go straight to filter, whoop, squeeze that shit down. Like, hell yeah. Hey, Chris, nope. I don't got the 4XE, man. I got the regular 2011 manual Wrangler, the upgraded clutch with the big ass supercharger on the engine. So I get 370 horsepower, helps move them big ass tires so I don't use a whole lot of gas mashing on the fucking accelerator. So I don't have to open up my throttle body a lot. The throttle body opens a little bit and the supercharger pushes all that air in there, matches with the larger rail of fuel injectors on there, moves the tires a lot easier. So now I got better gas mileage by using a supercharger and air induction. Plus, you need to get a bigger clutch, a higher horsepower clutch, because if your engine is too strong, it'll spin the fucking the clutch on the flywheel. It'll spin the flywheel, and it's not sticking to the clutch because the pressure plate's not strong enough. Because you could sit there and sit at a stoplight with big ass 37s, punch it, the Jeep wouldn't go nowhere because the engine will spin, flywheel's not strong enough. I took the transmission out, put the transmission on the fucking front porch like a little dude from fucking Mississippi. I had my whole motherfucking transmission in the bathtub. No, I'm just kidding. I had the transmission on the front porch. All my neighbors like, this country motherfucker got a transmission on his front porch, Nancy. Look at this motherfucker. But I ended up putting the transmission. I put the, all right, Kyle, my man. Hey, you be safe out there, brother. And thank you for everything. While we out here about to gig with it, let's gig with it. Hey, I need that hat and that shirt, man. But yeah, so now my transmission is strong enough. I can punch in at the light. The Jeep takes off. So that's less wasted energy, way less wasted energy now because the clutch and the transmission, all that shit stays with the flywheel. Everything stays together instead of the engine being so strong, it's putting hot spots. Because I got my video of how I did the fucking clutch on my channel. If you look into Jeep repairs and mods and shit like that, and you'll see the clutch on the ground, that motherfucker is burnt. It is like circles all over that shit because it wouldn't stick. And I wasn't getting it. I'm thinking, man, is my transmission going out? What the fuck is wrong with my car? It's like I'm leaving, but the Jeep don't want to go. I have to take my foot off the throttle, let it catch, then go. I'm like, something's wrong. I was eating that fucking clutch up and I didn't realize it. And one day it just clicked. I was like, holy shit, I got more horsepower with a stock clutch. I've been wasting gas this whole fucking time because the engine has been spinning and the transmission's been like going slower and slower. I was blazing through gas. Dude, I was like, why am I wasting so much gas? Fucking wrong clutch. And they tell you if you put a supercharger on it, you don't need to put a clutch on it. They tell you that shit so they can sell you a supercharger. Now, if I tell you the truth, no. When you get a supercharger on a manual car, you better go get a fucking clutch with it too. They're not gonna tell you that part because then they'll be like, damn, I gotta spend more money just to put this on my engine. No, you don't trust me. Just put it on there. You'll be fine. Shit. You'll be burning through fucking clutches, wasting gas. I'm like, dude, my gas mileage is fucking horrible. It's like, you look at that video, that fucking clutch looked like I just got like fucking sandpaper and just went around it and just put hot spots all over the place. And that's what they just want to bleach you. They ain't gonna tell you the truth. Oh no, you don't need a supercharger. You don't need a super. Yeah, you're good. You fucking ride that shit like you stole it. Like, no. Oh no, I never took the doors off yet. I've had this motherfucker for almost 4 years. I take the top off all the time. The doors, I don't know. Fuck around, and I end up dropping my phone out the car with the doors off, my wallet out the car with the doors off on the highway. Some shit like that happened. I got to turn around, go get my motherfucking phone. So I just leave the doors on. I want to get some doors that actually like those tube doors. I want to get some of those. When I get those, yeah. Exactly, Miss Nobody. Exactly. Brought to you by Pro Charger, sponsored by Chevron. Don't get a fucking transmission and you'll be just fine, motherfucker. It's like, yeah, right. You're going to be blazing through some fucking good, man. Oh, all I gotta do is just fucking make a left, go off road, fucking, I'm out of here, fucking take off. Like, I ain't running from the cops and that shit. Oh, let me adjust this light because now it's starting to flicker. Hold up. There. Now it's better. Now I got light actually on me now because the light was aiming that way because I was on that side of the garage or something. I got a light that teeters back and forth like this. It's like a little LED light, but the camera was like trying to adjust, like, are you there? Or are you not? And that's what happens when your motherfucking ass is in the sun so much, it starts turning so black the motherfucking camera can't pick you up. It's like, is that a talking shadow? Is that a real motherfucking person? I don't know. Keep adjusting. Wait, oh, that's a human. Oh, that's a shadow. That black motherfucker, scoot closer. Let me see who the fuck you are. Oh shit, that's Jeff. No, that's Jeff's shadow. That's what happens when you're in the sun all the fucking time. Your ass gets so black the camera can't pick you up right. Motherfucker be like, whoop, 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 whoop. Like, dude, I know. Let me turn the fucking light on. Oh, shit. That is Jeff. I told you that was Jeff. Motherfucking camera. All right, Raymond, my man. Shit, I know you got to get up tomorrow, brother. Hey, get that money. Get up at 3 to Uber. Do it. I know it. Hey, for real, that's early. Hey, Kiki, Face ID. That's why I'm like, I don't want you to have Face ID shit. Use the free sunlight. Turn the light switch. The sun is on the back side of the house now. It's dark as hell up here. Yeah, but I know with face recognition software, shit, I'll be the only got locked out of my own fucking bank account. They be like, this black motherfucker's trying to rob somebody. It's me. It's my money. Give me my motherfucking money. Hey, won't have us send the cops over there. We know the location service of this fucking phone. I am the owner of this phone, goddammit. No, I'm telling you, man, black folks always trying to get over on the motherfucker. That's why we got facial recognition. No, man, this is me. I'm just darker. It's summertime, motherfucker. I was out in the pool. I just got darker. See? Send the cops. I'm tired of this shit. Send the cops. Motherfucker, no. Hey, but I love the sun. That's one thing. I love the sun. Tell people if I could get darker, I would, goddammit. Because that shit is like protection against goddamn skin cancer. I don't fucking know. You just get darker and darker. Said my phone not recognizing my fingerprints or face. See, what they need to have is they need to have like a little button at the top saying BP. So every time you got facial recognition, hit BP. Like, what the fuck is that BP for? It's black person. It's like, motherfucker, boop. All right, cool. The fucking lights come on, everything else. See you now. I know it. Exactly. Black person. I'm in Arizona. Hey, Melvin said the phone to call the cops. Exactly. Motherfucking phone, my phone call the cops on me and say, motherfucker, this is me. We know you stole this phone, you little dark motherfucker. Like, no, it's me. It's summertime, dog. I change, man. Wintertime, I'm a little lighter. Summertime, I'm a little darker. They all say that, you black motherfucker. I'm like, man, I get arrested by my own fucking phone. What the fuck? It's like, that's why I just use a fingerprint. I don't use Face ID. I just use fucking my little code. Fuck that. I'm gonna use my code. They say, why don't you just use facial recognition? All the new technology, all the cool shit. I'm like, yeah, you don't know my phone, do you? You don't know, motherfucker. This is Arizona. Shit's different. No, we be having fun though. Everybody know we be just fucking around, man. Oh yeah. Angel, it's very slow. I got a few videos about that shit, how slow it is out here compared to how it even was weeks before that. So got ND filters on the lenses, but Jeff got them BP filters. I know for real, man. Like, what's an ND filter? Nope, you need a BP filter, motherfucker. Trust me, you gonna have the cops call on you by your own fucking phone. It happened to me before. It's like, shit. You ever call the cops on yourself for getting into your own bank account by mistake? Like, yeah, shit's happened. Shit's happened. Fucking BP filters. Uh-oh, Miss Nobody said, you want to hear a crazy story? My 9-year-old son unlocks my phone with his fingers, and he isn't even programmed in it. Only I am. Make that make sense. Woo. You know what? I think he's a clone. Alien probably fucking landed, cloned you, put it in a kid's body, and you don't even realize you're looking at yourself every day. You're cussing yourself out. You're telling yourself to go to fucking bed. You're feeding yourself. You don't even realize it. You think it's a kid. That's you. You got cloned. You just proved it. She's like, oh, that's what that spaceship was doing in the parking lot. Now it makes sense. Like, yeah. The spaceship landed in Vegas and cloned them people. Them ain't really them people. Those are the people that used to be there. Those are all clones now. Oh, somebody said some shit about that Las Vegas spaceship. Oh, this is what. Have y'all ever heard of some shit like artificial intelligence? This is what happens. So artificial intelligence. No, how does this go? Okay, me. Let's say me. I don't know shit. I really don't know anything. And this is what the person said, like, I don't really know anything. What happens is I can go into Chat GP or whatever the fuck, make artificial intelligence do everything. I steal the information that artificial intelligence just said, claim it as my own information. I say shit like, I'll go get a degree. I'll go get all this shit. People think I'm so smart. People think I'm so clever. They think I'm all this and I'm all that. But really, I'm at home every night going through like all of these artificial intelligence websites, raping all the information out of their system to claim is how intelligent I really am, when really I'm not that smart. I'm just clever enough to go to artificial intelligence. And now I'm doing seminars. I'm like, hey, there you go. That's the ebook, the delivery ebooks right there, right there. So I can just tell people that I'm smart, and I'm telling people things, and I'm doing things and saying things, and I'm running seminars, and I'm writing books. I'm doing interviews, but people don't know that I'm really not that smart. I've never been that smart. I'm at home raping the AI system. So I'm fake artificial intelligence. They call it like raping artificial intelligence. Like, people really aren't that smart anymore. What they're doing, even the experts, what they're doing is they're raping the AI system. And the AI system don't know, like they don't know how to copyright shit. They don't know how to say, hey man, that's copyright infringement because I said that shit yesterday. AI don't know that because AI doesn't have an attorney. It's not a real person. It don't have like copyright infringement on the shit it's telling you and the shit it's doing. So people who are not that intelligent are pretending to be intelligent by raping the AI system now. That's what the lady was trying to tell me. So anything that people say, sometimes you really can't, you don't know if they know this shit or if they went home and they've been doing this shit for the past year, raping the AI system to get educated on certain topics that they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Man, I don't know, man. I don't know. No, see, I love it, Miss Nobody. I love it. Real shit, real shit. This is gonna come out with that BPE book, No Face Sade, Daisy Dukes, and Bud Light. Exactly. Tony already know. We got it planned out already. It's scripted, man. We coming out with that BPE book. How to unlock your phone if you're black. Like, motherfucker, what? I ain't never heard of this shit. Mm-mm. Hey, there you go, Uber MVD. You got the book now. You got the book. Hey, James, I was waiting for that video. Them damn aliens, man. Them aliens. That's funny. Hey, that's what it is. Hey, I'm better. I hang out at home all day. I love it hanging out at home because it's like it's where I'm comfortable at. I'm at home. I wash my dishes. I kick back. I eat shit. Yeah. Oh, we know aliens are real. Yeah, aliens are real, but the artificial intelligence, like the humans on this planet, are not that intelligent, especially the experts. The experts are stealing AI and claiming it's their own level of intelligence. Like they're reciting shit at the podium, they're saying shit at seminars and at meetings and shit like that that they never could even fathom fucking saying had it not been for AI telling them that on the computer at home days before that. So I don't know. I don't know. Driven dad, driven dad. You got to go read some bedtime stories. There you go. There you go, brother. Oh, Angel Molina. Hey, yeah. Oh, definitely, definitely. I just did a video about the slowdown like about a week or two ago, and it's exactly what it is. I think we have, especially in college towns, we have a lot of our market is done by, the economy is controlled by colleges. A lot of the stores aren't selling as much, the restaurants aren't cooking as much, gasoline is not spent as much because all the students ain't driving their cars here. So therefore, shops aren't making as much. It's a very trickle down economy when you got a college town. And Tempe, Mesa, we're basically a college. We got GCU, AU, ASU. We got a few colleges here. And when all that's gone, we basically have nothing. We're kind of like local people waiting on businesses to come, waiting on, bachelor parties, bachelorette parties. We're waiting on all that to come. So until all these people come back and get the economy up and running again, it's gonna be slow for a while. It's gonna be slow because there's nothing we could do about it with the current level of people that we have living here. Because especially ASU, that's a huge place. I mean, that's like 20, 30,000 people here one day, and like let's say 70% of them aren't here the next. And it's like, holy shit, where'd they all go? They all drove back to their cities, their houses, their homes. They all went and got summer jobs, wherever they from. Everybody took off. So the economy is gonna be very slow. Like me, I'm used to doing like frat parties and shit like that. Pull up, and you can do that shit all night. From the frat to the dorms, and dorms to the frat, and the frat to the, you could do that shit all night and never leave Tempe. You could do 100 motherfucking rides and never leave Tempe. So when the college is gone, you're not doing that. You're in another part of town trying to replicate that with local people who have jobs and kids, and it's hard to do. It's very hard to do. So you've got to learn how to pivot and make ways around what we used to do when the college kids was here, because we don't have that money. We don't have that money. Yeah, Uber X. Yeah, I don't get any Uber X requests, Jenny. I swear I can. I have my phone running all the time. I'll get like one Uber request an hour. Then I'll get like one Uber Eats an hour. I don't get anything on that. Like, nope, nope. Matt says AI just compiles into ready posted on the internet. Oh, let me go up a little bit. Yeah. And see, and that's what I think, Matt. I think AI is is a collaborate, it can scour the internet in nanoseconds. Scour the internet in nanoseconds and give you a block of information. That information is not audited. It's not audited information. It could, a lot of that shit could be false, but you don't know because it looks legit. It looks legit. And it's like, holy shit, it's even got references on here. It's got this, it's got that. But now you got to go verify the references to make sure the references are real. Because AI is just scrubbing. All it's doing is scrubbing information in nanoseconds. And then for us to sit up and say, well, I trust AI, it means you got to trust the resources that AI gets its information from. Because, like you said, where did the information come from? You got to go all the way to the source code. And a lot of these people who are claiming that they're very intelligent, who are raping the AI system and stuff like that, and speaking at podiums and having meetings and conventions and seminars, all of these experts that were experts even 2-3 years ago, or they all did a fucking 180 on everything they said 2-3 years ago. They're doing a 180 on and saying completely opposite. Well, listen that, and they're trying to run. Well, I didn't say that. I wasn't the one who said that. You know what? This and that. I never. And it's like, no, I got video of you saying that shit. Well, that was never really said. I never really, that the science is different now. No, motherfucker, y'all were listening to shit that was put out that was not verified. And a lot of people will be like, well, you have to research this. You have to study this. You got any studies? You got any research to support that? That shit that should have been asked when it was told 2-3 years ago. Why didn't we ask those questions 2-3 years ago? Do you have any research or data to support that? Instead of just believing these experts who got their thoughts from fucking AI. And the AI was based on all speculation that was put into the internet, instantly scrubbed and saying, hey, go tell people this shit at the podium. They go to the podium. This is what you need to say. This is what you need to do. And it's like, dude, this is patting the short trip skills. We don't, AI still. I know AI be like, I came over with short trips and I told Jeff, I'm like, you lying sack of shit. I didn't even use filters, motherfucker. That was on Tony. Now you got me and Tony arguing with fucking AI every day. It's like, that shit don't work. No. Yeah. See that? And Bucket said, I make more money banging X-Rides down in the city on a quest hunt. Usually it's tough. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Because you're getting more surges and tips and everything in volume. Imagine getting a $2.50 surge on one ride, taking that ride 10 miles away. So you got $2.50 on that one ride. You went 10 miles this way. Now imagine getting that same $2.50 surge in the area you in on 3 rides in a row. Now that's $7.50 in free money you got. And instead of $10 in 1 mile, you only went 3 miles, 3 miles, 3 miles. So you went 9 miles. So you got about $4 times 3. That's $12 plus the $7.50. So now you're already up to like what, $20 almost. And then you get tips and everything. So instead of that one ride with the $2.50 to get you 10 miles for like $11, you doubled your money, more than doubled your money. Because now you at $7.50 plus the 12, you're at $19.50. They throw the tips on there. You're well over $20 now. In the same time frame, driving the same miles, doing nothing but X rides in the same area. Yeah. And that's what you do. You catch the surge. See, I drive 2 a.m. to 3 a.m. That's what I do. I love driving because it ain't no traffic. If I go out there at like, 3 p.m., 4 p.m., it's a million fucking cars at the light. It's 30 cars deep at the light. I go out there at 2 o'clock in the morning, there ain't another car in any direction. I'm the only one sitting at the light. So I make a whole bunch of trips, whole bunch. There's no tips for Jeff. Y'all got glitter up my ankles to my hair. Excuse me. Yeah. And like Jenny says, I saw a $25 surge from Lyft at Austin Airport today. Thought it was wild. South Terminal though. Wait a minute. Excuse me. You saw a $25 surge at the airport? They don't even do that no more. It's too many new drivers online to see that. Way too many new drivers. The most we see is $4.50. I saw like, I think $6 the other day, $5.50 or $6. And that was it. And I'm like, okay, they're never gonna put it at $10, $12. Too many people are online. I mean, even on my screen recordings, you see everybody. See, no one sits in the South Terminal. Exactly. That's why they put it there. The algorithm automatically says, hey, we need drivers over there for no fucking reason. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Because if nobody's sitting there, and I tell everybody that in some of the videos I make, Stop going to the airport and sitting online. If you're a new driver, do not go to the airport and leave your app online. Well, I don't want to be at the back of the queue. You do, because you don't want to be the first one to take the sucker ride. So what you do, everybody get off the app, kick back for a while, relax, let the algorithm think, well, we got, 700 passengers coming in, but we've got 2 cars at the airport. Let them say we need to get a lot of cars at the airport. As soon as the app starts throwing all these surges at the airport, everybody's gonna like turn their apps back on and start flooding to the airport. And that's how you trap a surge. Sitting at the airport, you're killing it. You killing it because it's supply and demand. The algorithm operates off of supply and demand. If it says, hey, we got an oversupply of drivers, the demand that we're getting from those terminals, we've got 100 calls coming in. I mean, there's 100 drivers in the vicinity. It's only so many sitting at the airport. They only want to get people at the airport real quick for the people that have to move real quick that are getting the quicker rides. The people they'll send me a ride. I'm like 8 minutes south of the airport. They'll send me a ride 8 minutes south, but it's because the queue is like empty. If the queue is full, I could turn on my app right now. I ain't getting no airport ride. I'm so used to sitting in my driveway and getting airport rides. Never have it's been this dry to where I'm not even getting airport rides in my driveway. I'm getting rides to Fry's around the corner. I'm in the opposite direction. Motherfuckers be like, go to Fry's. I'm like, I don't even do Fry's. Since when the fuck did I do Fry's? But lately, they don't send me to the airport. They send me the opposite direction. There's too many people at the airport. And they just sitting there hanging out. Yeah. Hey, Mo, you're right. It uses too much gasoline in the afternoon, running the AC, sitting in traffic. And I'm going to tell you something about that. My car, and I even have video of it. I always tell people I got video of this shit because it's true. It's true shit. I used to fill my car up before summertime, before using the AC, just like Mogul, like you said, before I was using AC, I would get 453 miles till empty. Fill that bitch up, 453 to empty. 453. I've been running that AC. That motherfucker will say 360 to empty. Fill it all the way up. I'm lost 90 miles. I have lost 90 miles because I've been using my AC. I went from almost 27, it was 26.6 or 26.7 miles a gallon, all the way down to 26.2 miles a gallon now is my average. And it's like, I used to get over 400 miles for a full tank. Now I'm at 360 for a full tank. Even if I got $1 a mile off of that, that's $360 when I used to get $500 off a full tank. People don't realize us making yours say miss nobody. King of receipts, motherfucker. I got a video for that. Like, dog, I gotta blow my nose. I got a video for that. I can't believe this motherfucker gonna give his dog a bath. I got a video for that. I'm the king of receipts, goddammit. Motherfucker, I will find a fucking video somewhere in my arsenal for what the fuck you talking about. Hey, please, I might drive later on. It's Friday night. I might get out there and drive. I might. Because like I said, it's going to be busy down in Tempe, I know. Hopefully they throw a surge out there. If they got something going on downtown Phoenix and throw a surge down there, I want to at least get the surge, get a few, short trips. Even if I do like 15 short trips, I mean, it's money. And if I can get average around $10 a trip, it's $150 I can make in about 3 hours of driving. And I'm willing to try it. If I don't, at least I tried. But I'll probably be out later. Yeah, and SB, you're right. If you sit in the airport, you're going to get one of the lowest rates. And I say that because you're already at the airport. They're not considering the miles you're taking to get to them. So you're going to get a low rate on top of whatever surge you got. If you're away from the airport, they're going to consider to lure this person to come to the airport. We got to give him a little more for the miles he has to travel. So instead of you getting like $11, $12 for the ride, being away from the airport, you're going to get 16 or 17 for the ride. Just so you get that. They say, okay, we got to make it more lucrative for him. How do we get him here? Give him $16, for 8 miles instead of giving him $11 for 8 miles. And that's kind of how that works. Yeah. Please, Capital, how was your week? Oh, man. You want to know how my week was? Where's Miss Nobody at? Hey, how was my week? I got a video for that. No, serious. I actually put videos online like almost every night. I try to put videos online. And so if you go to my channel, once we get off live, or you can even go now, you'll see like exactly how my week went and how I structured the week to make the money I was making. Now, it's kind of unorthodox, but it's paying. For me, it's unorthodox because here I am with a nice ass BMW, used to drive Lux, looking for the high dollar rides, this and that. Found out you can't drive Lux, but people who are used to getting regular fucking cars see this BMW pull up and they're like, what the fuck did I select? Regular. Only paid $9 for the ride. Cool. They pay $9. They fuck around, tip me 20, 10, 15. Just here you go. Because they ain't paying shit for the ride. Lux, they're overpaying for the fucking ride. So when Lux and Excel and all these apps take all the fucking money from the rider ain't got no money left to tip. Rider be like, man, I paid $32 for the fucking ride just to get you here. God damn it. Damn, you own Lux. I paid $32. But if they say, well, I paid $14, but they're willing to pay $32, guess what? You just got an $18 tip because the app didn't take it. The app takes your tip every time they overcharge you. When they overcharge these riders, that's our money that they're taking us, and oh, we'll take that. And they're giving us the cheap portion, the 40, 50% of it. We'll give them $14 out of the 32. Now, had this person only paid $20 for the ride, they probably give us a $10 tip because the point of elasticity for them was 32. They was willing to pay up to 32. But they see on the app, damn, a Lux is 32, a Lux SL is 51. Here's a motherfucking BMW sitting right here for $14. What? Yeah, that's a regular lift. That's a regular lift. It's a BMW regular lift for $14 right there. All right, Miss Rideshare, Lisa, hey, be safe out there. Go get that money. Yeah, but it's like they sit there and go, there's a regular fucking BMW that should be a luxury car sitting on basic lift because he can't get a Lux ride because they're not giving him Lux, and they want $14. But the Lux ride starts at 32. The XL is at 51. Get that $14 motherfucking BMW over here, and we'll give his ass a $10 tip. Even at $24, we're paying less than what we get if we got his ass through Lux. So we saving fucking $8 just by getting his ass on Lyft and giving him a $10 tip. Get him on Lyft, give him $10, we save $8. Everybody fucking wins. But if these motherfuckers say, Jeff, put your BMW on Lux, and we'll start giving you Lux again, they got to pay $32 for me. Out of the $32, I might only get 21. Instead of 14, I might get 21. They do the 32, give me 21. I get no tip at all. None. So it's like, well, shit. Now I don't get no tip. What the fuck? And that's even if they give me that much. Because if it's 32, they might give you half, like 16, 17, probably something like that. So it's 16, 17 instead of 24. I'm losing $7 or $8 now because I didn't get they didn't pay the 14 or whatever. So a lot of times, man, it's like you gotta look at the apps as them being against us. They're doing everything they can to extract some out of the wallet of that motherfucker that needs a ride. They're trying to get money out of that wallet into their company because they don't give a fuck about our wallet. If we sat around drove all day for $2, they gonna pay. They ain't gonna be like, you know what, Jeff, you've been doing such a great job, dog. I just feel bad giving you $2. I can't believe I'm giving you $2 for 100 miles. I can't believe that shit. They be like, if this motherfucker's dumb enough to take it, we gonna give him $2 for 100 miles. If he's dumb enough to take it, give it to him. And that's just what it is. Miss Nobody, all love, lady. And that's what we do. If they gonna sit up there and see that we're accepting cheap shit, they gonna keep giving us cheap shit. Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't? So that's why I tell drivers, man, and just like even Sergio and all these guys say, know your worth. Have a worth before you leave the fucking house. Know your worth before you even leave that door today. Say, I would like to get at least $1.50 a mile, $1 a mile, $2 a mile. That's right. Don't be a doormat. Just don't. Know what you will settle for. And a lot, like I said, at night, I might take 2 long rides all night, but they're medium rides. They're like maybe 10 miles. So it'll be 10 miles for like $7 or $8. It'll be 13 miles for $10. I only do 2 of those a night. All the rest of my rides are short rides. Because I had to do that. I had to make that pivot because of how they did me on Lux. I had to do that now. And see, and that's what I'm talking about, Dan. You're right there. Rather charge, they got $57 payment, and you got $20.50 for the 15 miles. In my opinion, you should have got at least $2 a mile. You should have got 30. You should have got 30. The app should have got 27. Everybody, but no, they take 20, 50, 15 miles. For 15 miles of driving, dead serious. If I do three miles, if I do 3 trips for 3 miles each, well, I could do 5 trips at 3 miles each. And if each of those 5 trips paid me $10 through a tip, a surge bone, whatever, I'd make $50 for 15 miles where you just made $20.50 for the same 15 miles. So I'll be $30 up because they gyp you instead of them giving you what you're truly worth for 15 miles. They give you at least, $2 a mile, $3 a mile, anywhere from $30 to $45, you'd be good. Even if they gave you $3 a mile at $45, they'd still make $12. They'd be good with 12 because the person is just using an app. It's a service fee. They charging somebody $37 just to touch a fucking button. We'll find you a ride. Touch that button. It's only going to cost you $37 fee. That's it. A $37 fee? Yeah, because we're going to give the driver 20, but we're charging you $37 fee just to touch that fucking button. Well, what about the driver? Fuck him. He'll be fine. Fuck him. It's like, man. Yeah, and it's all that wear and tear. So if I tell 255 ride guarantee for 22 rides in Phoenix this weekend, bruh, 22 rides for 255, you already know, Chris. Chris, should you do it? Chris, man, you could do 22 rides in a matter of, even if you did 10 hours at 2 rides an hour, you're done. You can do 4 short rides an hour. Between 5 and 7 hours later, you've knocked out 22 rides. You got paid for all those rides. You got all that tip. You got all that, the whatever. Guaranteed, your ass will not hit $255 and they have to pay you the fucking difference. You will knock out them 22 rides and probably get about $155 extra from them. I would do it. 22 rides, 255, I would do it. I don't know. I would, because a lot of those rides are $2 rides, $3 rides. And if you did 22 rides at a mile, 2 rides a piece, you say, hey, you know what? These rides are 3 miles each. So I'm going like, you will go 3 miles a piece. That's 66 miles. 66 miles. You get $4 each ride, $88. So you went 66 miles, $88, and they owe you $255. You get $170 added to that shit, and you're done. And you only went 66 miles. And it's like, hey, I would find every cheap ride I could find. Yep, exactly, Jenny. It's a guarantee. So do 22 rides at, like, let's say $4 a piece. That's $88. $88, 3 miles each, 66 miles. They owe you $170. That's what I say. Do it. Do it. I would do it. All short trips. Short. Now that's only if somebody don't tip you or bonus you, or if you don't get surge and all that. Because if you just do $4 a ride with no tip, no surge, that's your $88 right there. So once you get your 88 for those 22 rides, you've done what you can do. Now they owe you 170. So you're like, I did my 22 at 3 miles a piece, 66 miles. You owe me 170. Shut up, Melvin. Shut up, man. You know me. I be using that area filter, man. Don't play me like that. I'm area filter king now. No, I'm the area filter prince. I'm still learning how to use that shit because I don't know how to. I had the airport locked into it yesterday, and I was like, why am I getting the airport? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. See, that's it. SB said 18 to 25 rides a day in 5 to 10 hours. I did 32 rides a couple of weeks ago when I was doing all them short ass rides. I did like 32 rides in a day. Took me like 10 or 11 hours. I did 32 rides in one day, all short rides. I hit that fucking bonus because that's what you got to do. Now, Melvin, I would have did it a whole lot quicker had I used area filter that day. I know. I would have got the shit done like probably about 8, 9 hours and been done. Nope. Took me extra 2 hours to do it because I was screwing around with it. Yeah. Yep. 8 to 11 hours was that one. Yep. Man. That filter's a beast. That filter's a beast. What I have to do, Mel, is what I need to do is I need to drive to an area, and the 5 mile radius has to end like right around where I wanted to go, because that's my problem now. I started it the other day and the airport was linked into it. And I was like, shit, the airport's linked in. So it trying to have me pick up people to take them to the airport was busy as shit. I've got to go a little further south, then start it. So it still links in the college, still links in all the little places and shit. So I learned that much already. You can't just start it where you want to start it and call that shit good. You've got to like figure out what is the 5 mile radius from where I am and what am I including in this shit. Because you could put yourself in the middle of a lot of shit. Just like when I was trying to leave the concert the other night, because they were screwing with me with all those crazy ass rides. You got to get away from some places, get away, restart it at somewhere else. Because if you don't restart it, you're linking in all that shit you don't want. And that filter is the filter out the shit you don't want, not just the filter you want in, but out the shit you don't want. It's like, and that's the part I wasn't thinking about, filtering out the shit. I'm like, ooh, I want to trap all these little rides in here. Motherfucker, you still got an airport in there. I didn't think about that. So yeah. So like I said, it's a way to do it, man. It's a way to do it. We just gotta figure it out. Miss Nobody says, get a ring a ding ding. They know who's on you. Get a ring a ding ding. Yep. Yeah, exactly. Who's on the YouTube? uh, that's what it is. You know who's on the tube. The dude on the tube. That's gonna be my next channel. The dude on the tube. It's like, who the fuck's on YouTube? That dude. Where you know I'm from? Nowhere. Who you fuck with? Nobody. Shit. What you want? Nothing. That's the dude on the tube. God damn it. So I'm telling you, Miss Nobody, we're gonna make that store. We're gonna create that store. That store is gonna come into existence somehow. That shit nowhere. Like, where you get that from? Nowhere. That shit's funny. I like that. And you're gonna sell a bunch of nothing. Like, what on that shelf is nothing. Well, I see a lot of stuff. No, trust me, that's nothing. That whole wall is just full of nothing. But I see stuff on the wall. Trust me. You can go over there and pick out nothing. What do you mean pick out nothing? Oh, the store. That's right. That's right. It is nothing. I just bought nothing for $10. Exactly. A whole lot of nothing. I know it. It's just I'm immigrating to the US. Come on down to the US. Let's make this shit fucking happen. Let's make it pop. We have a whole fucking store. They be like, man, what you selling? Nothing. A whole lot of nothing. Shit. To a bunch of people from nowhere. Wait, Jenny, no. 30 rides for $45 on Uber. Man, they tripping. That, nah. I be trying my best to find all like middle rides for that kind. I wouldn't even try for that. Uber, and that's the thing. When people actually do those type of fucking things, ooh, I'm gonna do this quest. Uber thinks those quests are good. Don't do the fucking quest. Then Uber knows it's bullshit. Because the more people keep doing certain things, the algorithm learns people tolerate this. People accept this. This is a level of tolerance. You got to find the point of elasticity. Where does it break to where people just won't tolerate shit? $30? No. It needs to at least be $2 a ride to consider it a quest or a bonus. At least $2. That's the point of elasticity. It ain't no fucking dollar and some change. It ain't 50 cents. No, we can't do that. So I'm like, and even with Lyft, when I be seeing some of this shit on Lyft sometimes, $9 for 3 rides, $6 for 3 rides. Now I'm cool on that shit. I'm cool. Because they know this dude don't chase no fucking $6 streaks. He don't chase no 9. But the moment we throw 12, 18, 21, he's on that shit. They know me. My point of elasticity is $12. I start at 12 and up because I would like a bonus to be at least $4 a ride because I could take short shit. $3 a ride, $2 a ride. I mean, you just give me a surge. Give me a $5 surge. I'll do that. No. Bridge map? What? No way. $600 on brakes and they already squealing. You know what? Sometimes that could be depending on what type of car you got. There's these little metal shims, and these metal shims sit inside of the calipers. And if you hit the brakes, they don't have the shim. The shims got these little pins sticking out. And if you hit the brakes, the pads will grab that shim and push it in a little bit, and it'll touch the rotor. So the rotor's going, and that little aluminum shim slides in, and it goes. It does that all. So they gotta take that shit back apart, check for clearance. They've got to do that shit. Check for clearance. If a tab is sticking out, they got to push the tab straight back down because sometimes that tab is sticking out just enough to touch that brake. Or that like I said, that brake could be sticking, and every time it hits like this, it's pulling that shim over. So they gotta unstick it. That means they gotta open up that shim a little bit, get a pair of pliers, or I mean, get a screwdriver, open that shim up a little bit so that brake pad flows freely back and forth. The pad ain't coming out. It ain't gonna come out. It just needs to travel freely. Because if that shit's locked in there, because every time you hit the brakes, it's like they just lock like this. If that shim's not secure or that pad's locking, it's gonna grab and it's gonna touch that rotor, and you're gonna get that. That shit's loud as hell. Trust me, I do my own brakes, and I'll test run my shit around the block a couple of times, and I'll hit brakes hard, hit brake. It happens because everything is brand new. When they take shit out of the box, it's all brand new. None of that shit is tested. So you got brand new brakes, brand new shims, brand new everything straight from the fucking factory. None of that shit's ever been put on the car. Your car is the first one that's being put on. So you're the guinea pig. So now when you drive that shit around the block, the shims might touch this and that might touch. Your brakes are gonna be fine, but you hear that sound. And it's like, damn it, I gotta go in here with this fucking flathead and move that little shim back. Now you don't hear the sound no more. Shit happens, man. And sometimes you'll get a broken piece of the brake off because you get this brake indicator that indicates when your brake is really, really low, and it's a little piece of metal that sticks out. If at the factory, this shit happened to me on this fucking BMW because I was getting squeaked. The fucking piece broke off at the factory. It never made it onto the pad. So I had this little bitty shimmy piece at the top. It was like they broke the tab off, so it's like exposed metal with little pricks on the end of it. It was touching the shims going back and forth. So I had to take the whole pad off, get my angle grinder, and angle grind that fucking piece till it was smooth because it was broke off at the factory anyway. So I just angle grind that shit down smooth, put it back on. Car don't make a sound now. It's fine. But that means that I have to make sure that I listen for my brakes because I don't have a brake indicator on there because the brake indicator broke off. So now I got to either look on my system when the brake pads get low or something like that. But shit happens, man. Everything's brand new. It's brand new and it's untested. That's all. So you'll be good. The shit just it's annoying though, man. I fucking hate that. Brand new brakes, nice clean ass car. I'm like, what the fuck? That's just it was like sounds like a train or a bus fucking stopping. And that shit would happen all the time when I would get to somebody's house. I'd hit reverse, and it's like, I'm like, what the fuck is that sound? I got brand new pads. Goddamn shit, man, annoying. And you know it's gonna happen because you've been driving the car and you just get so much anxiety about to hit these fucking brakes. And it's like, here we go, reverse, motherfucker, bus stop. It's like shit. Mm. Oh yeah, BMW brake dust. First thing you do, only buy ceramic pads. Ceramic pads does not eliminate brake dust, but semi-metallic, you get gray shit everywhere on semi-metallic because it's a cheaper compound. I mean, it costs less, and they put on the same, and you're just saving money. But me, because I do my own brakes, it only costs me $100 to do all my whole car. So I just spent $100 on brakes instead of like $48 on brakes. That's all. Because I can get the semi-metallic for 48. But that's the problem. You're gonna get that brake dust. You drive for an hour, your shit's black. Your whole wheel's black and brown because it's semi-metallic. You throw ceramic on there, I can drive all night. I'll drive about 3 hours. You get a little film. You just wipe, and the film is like road dust and everything else. You just wipe that shit off. It's cool. You're done. I can even just walk up and just spray the wheels off, and the shit is just road dust. But yeah, that semi-metallic shit, man, it's everywhere. It's brown, all that shit. Look, Miss Nobody said I could change brakes and rotors, pay no damn shop. Hey, guess what, Miss Nobody? I got a video on real shit. No, I do. I have a video on it. But man, that was it. Hey, Tasco said I just dropped 2 girls off had late last night. Told me you was doing like 90 miles an hour on the E-way and you had them in good tunes playing. Nuh-uh, nuh-uh. You're lying. Tasco, no, no. on the E-way. What's the E-way? 90 miles an hour on the freeway and had them good tunes playing. Who did I didn't have nobody on the highway last night, did I? Did I even take the highway? Who knows? Who knows? But 90 miles an hour sound like I was probably working in traffic. Because trust me, I tell everybody, do not worry about the speed limit signs. And I mean that shit on for real. Because if the speed limit says 55 and everybody's going 30 and you trying to do 55, you're gonna rear end every fucking body there. Don't look at that sign. Do not pay attention. When it says 75 and everybody's doing 25 miles an hour, it means there's been an accident. You cannot go 75. Now, the inverse of that, if the motherfucker says 55 and everybody's doing 70, you better go 70. So I say drive according to road conditions. And a lot of people don't understand what road conditions mean. Sometimes it could be rain. Sometimes it could be fucking, snow. You got to drive according to your road conditions. If you're trying to get on a highway and everybody's going 70 miles an hour and you get on going 50, you about to cause a fucking accident. Because somebody's going to be coming up on your ass as you come up that ramp and you're going 55 and everybody's going 70, they got to hit brakes. And when motherfuckers start hitting brakes on the highway, they hit brakes, they hit brakes, they hit brakes, they hit brakes. You just fucked up the whole flow of traffic. Like Ranger said, follow the flow of traffic. You just fucked up the whole flow. Speed limit 55 miles an hour. I'm going 55 and no more than 55. Fuck that. No. How fast is that? Dude, I'll be looking at my rear view. When I get on the highway, I'll look back first to make sure I know what everybody's doing. Is there anybody in my lane? Look at traffic. Dude, the motherfuckers be like, hey, everybody's going 70. I got to go at least 70. Minimum is 70. The fucking minimum is 70. Hey, I'm going to tell you right now. I've been on the highway and I shit you not. I tell motherfuckers this because it's real. I ain't got no reason to fucking lie. Phoenix police have bigger problems to fucking worry about. These motherfuckers will roll up behind us, run our plates, and keep fucking going. Because they see we Uber drivers out here working, doing shit. I've been on the highway 85 motherfucking miles an hour. Highway patrol fly behind me. Motherfucker go right around me. Yo, he's an Uber driver. He's working. They know my plates. These motherfuckers know who we are. I've been on the highway going 80. Cop fly past me going 100. He know I'm going faster than speed limit because everybody is going faster than the speed limit. These cops don't fuck with petty crime. They just don't. And people, oh man, the cops be harassing me, man. The cops be harassing. No, it's probably something you fucking do. Did you flip a cop off? Did you like mouth at him or some weird shit? Cops don't fuck with people, man. They got bigger problems to worry about. Me merging onto the fucking highway at 75, cop ain't fucking worried about me. He'll run my place to make sure I'm legit, make sure I ain't got no warrants, and that motherfucker keep going. These cops ain't fuck with. And like I said, I'm almost 50. I've lived in 5 or 6 different states. I was stopped. Bullshit you not. Motherfuckers don't know. I had this shit on my Facebook account. Stopped twice. One time I was going like maybe 80. All right, they pulled me over, ran my shit. Everything was cool. Second time I got stopped was before I had to go to MCRA. MCRA is the Midwest Cafe Racing Association. I had to prep my bike the night before. Had that motherfucker on the laptop. Prep my CBR 1000 on the fucking laptop. I was going 128 miles an hour. Motherfucking cop. I look at my rear view. I see lights in my rear view. It had to be for me. 2 o'clock in the fucking morning. Nobody on the highway except me. So I pull the fuck over. People go, you was going 128 miles an hour, leaving a cop in this fucking dust and you pulled over? Yep, pulled the fuck over. Pulled over. Put my shit on the kickstand, waited. This whole fucking situation was on Facebook. Everybody knows the story is real. Waited, sat. Fucking 5 minutes later, that's how far I was. 5 minutes, cop pulls the fuck up. You got license? Yeah. Insurance? Yeah. It's chatting and shit. Man, you really fucking moving, man. You got to be careful out here, man. There's deer and shit out here in the middle of this. Because I was down by Bonne Terre. Bonne Terre is like just south of St. Louis. But I'm testing my bike before a race day. And he's like, yeah, man, it's deer out here. There's a lot of shit going on out here. This and I'm like, yeah. All of a sudden, another cop comes flying up like 5 minutes after. And I'm sitting there like, I'm done. I'm fucking done. They fucking got me. I'm done. Now they're going to probably, the tow truck is on the fuck away. I'm done. He was like, yeah, he says, I just wanted to meet you. That's all. He says, this is actually the cop that flagged you. That's how far you were past him. It took him that fucking long to catch you. You passed this motherfucker like 10 minutes ago. He was like, who the fuck is that flying on the highway? This idiotic. They ain't even give me no ticket. They ran all my shit. I hope I was showing them all my race shit in the phone. Hey man, this is what I do, man. I race bikes. I'm this, I'm that. They was like, dude, you need to fucking be careful, bro. We know you're the only one out here. And I'm gonna tell you something. I'm backwoods. I am fucking backwoods. Woods, Missouri. You might see 2 black fucking people every blue fucking moon. I'm on the side of the fucking highway, pitch fucking black, woods on both sides. I'm 128 miles an hour, and I'm sitting there with these 2 cops. We're out there cracking the fuck up. We laughing, cracking up, talking bikes, talking life, talking dogs and shit. We could have stayed there for another 30 fucking minutes. We wasn't doing nothing. I'm like, I ain't got shit to do. Y'all ain't got shit to do. Ain't nobody out here but us. We out there cracking the fuck up, having a good time. Man, be careful. All right, cool, no problem. I fucking took off. Bonne Terre fucking police, Bonne Terre, Missouri. I don't give a fuck about nobody. Half these cops do not want to bother you. They don't give a fuck about you. They really don't. You fuck with them, oh, trust me, you're going to have hell. You're going to have hell because they can. If you feel you want to fuck with them, oh, I know the fucking law. Motherfucker, you don't have a right to stop me. I know the law, motherfucker. I'm this, I'm that, I'm this. You going to jail, motherfucker. You could have been out of that ticket, but you running your motherfucking mouth. You running your mouth. And these motherfuckers, man, this is just people. I see internet fucking videos all the time. Oh, well, according to the Amendment 13, Amendment 14, and Section 2B 14A2, I need to know why you're pulling me over with the audit. All dude wanted to tell you was have a nice day, but now since you want to be a dickhead, you getting the fucking ticket for everything. Your window tint, your motherfucking tail light of your lights played out. You ain't got no fucking seatbelt on. Your kid ain't in the car seat. Oh, you finna get all that shit. You should have shut the fuck up and just gave him your license, gave him your shit, and kicked back. That's all you had to do. It's that easy. Let a cop do what a cop do. They just making sure you ain't some motherfucking illegal driving around with a felon. Man, just don't fuck with nobody. Where's your license? Here you go. These motherfuckers, I have no reason to show you my license unless you tell me what kind of crime I'm suspected of and what kind of infraction man, shut the fuck up and give them your license so you can get the fuck on, man. Give them your license, give them the insurance, run your shit. Hey, I'm gonna give you a $25 seatbelt ticket, even though you're going 95 and the 35. You're getting a seatbelt ticket for $25. Have a great day. Cool, brother. No problem. No problem. Exactly. Motherfuckers always talk themselves into a problem. Oh, this is fucking racism now. He gave me a fucking ticket. If I was a white guy, you wouldn't have gave me a ticket. Nah, if you just shut the fuck up, I wouldn't have gave you a ticket. That's the difference. Big difference. If you just shut the fuck up, you would have been on your way. It's like, and that's the kind of shit I've lived. Like I said, I'm almost 50 years old. I've lived in 5 different states. Raced motorcycles. I've had 9 motorcycles. I've had like fucking 3 or 4 sports cars. You think I didn't speed? Why do I have a driving record that's clean as a motherfucker? My driving record is clean. No warrants. Got a few speeding tickets here and there. No crazy ass accidents and shit like that. I'm almost 50. Black dude from the fucking hood. Lived in 2 hoods, Memphis, St. Louis. All this shit. Why do I not have a ton of fucking tickets? I've driven that car, my Jeep, driven that over 100 and, but I bought a 110, driven that about 150,000 miles all through Arizona and Phoenix. Driven that car about 50,000 miles all through Arizona. These motorcycles, all these motherfucking miles I'm logging. All these miles I'm logging. And I ain't got no fucking problem. I have no tickets. I have no bullshit. Cops see me. They fucking see me speeding. Motherfucker. And like I said, y'all know me. I keep it real. 2, 3 o'clock in the motherfucking morning. I'm sitting on a side street where the lights take 10 minutes just to fucking change to get to the main street. You really think I'm waiting? It's 3 o'clock in the fucking morning. Ain't no car coming that way. Ain't no car coming that way. It ain't shit in my rearview mirror. It ain't shit ahead of me. It's 3 o'clock in the fucking morning. I make that motherfucking left turn. Soon as I make that motherfucking left turn, cop, I'll right by the wall. Motherfucker see me. Happened so many times. Soon as I make that fucking turn, there's a cop sitting right there. Laptop open, drinking his fucking coffee. Motherfucker just saw me run a red light. You know how many times that shit has happened? It's like these cops don't want to fuck with you. They don't have time for you. There's something else they're doing. That's what I'm saying. And a lot of people that attract that kind of energy and always have cop energy and people, they the ones who did some shit. And they trying to make the world feel like, I'm a fucking victim. I can't believe this motherfucker didn't let me fucking go 90. Like, he didn't have to let you go 90. Maybe if you would have shut the fuck up, you would have been gone. I don't know. See, exactly. Hey, Jenny, the same thing. That Hyundai Genesis, woo. I see them in them G80s and shit. Yeah. Them fucking G80s are nice. Those look like motherfucking, like goddamn Maseratis. Those motherfuckers is nice. SB said, officer gave him a choice of a ticket, 70 or 85. I'd be like, well, Let me think about it. No, fuck that. You already know. Shit. Because that 85 gonna probably get you some points. That 70, the courts will drop that to a parking ticket. You'll fucking pay for traffic school, parking ticket, keep the police department open. Like I said, tickets, all it does is keep the police department open. I've been on this live for almost 3 motherfucking hours. My garage has been wide the fuck open the whole time. You ain't heard no cars go by. You ain't heard no bullshit. No, you know why? Motherfucking police all around here. Don't shit happen in my neighborhood. There's been times I've come out in the fucking morning, walked out the house in the morning. My BMW mirrors are already out. I ain't locked my car all fucking night. The BMW mirrors are still out. That lets you know the car ain't locked. I leave the top off the fucking Jeep 3 fucking weeks in a row. Top off the Jeep, stereo system hanging, all that shit. Because cops got bigger. Cops keep areas like this. They keep shit like this because they ain't on the highway fucking with nobody. They ain't fucking with you. They ain't fucking with no people. No, they're keeping it so I can live like this. So I can sit in my garage with the motherfucker open. $1,000 bikes and all these fucking shit. I got all this shit in my garage. Just kick back and relax. Kick back and relax. And that's what happens when you pay the price to have certain security in your motherfucking neighborhood. Ain't nobody doing shit over here. Because it's like, I could jump in this car and I could speed down the fucking street. The cop gonna be like, dude, you need to slow that shit the fuck down. But let me do some nutty shit. Oh, I'm in handcuffs and everything, sitting on the fucking curb. 2 other cops done came to fuck up. That's your lesson for the day. Quit doing nutty shit and fucking with these cops. Let these motherfuckers secure neighborhoods and do what they gotta do, and you ain't got no fucking problems. None. No problems. Hey, Uber MVD. My customers love when I do that shit. Because we'll be sitting on the side street. And the motherfucker, the little white walking man be on a thing right here. And the red thing is over there. And I'm on a red light. This and that. Ain't no cars in any fucking direction. I'd be like, you mind if I just make this left? They're like, no. I'm like, cool. It ain't gonna be no accident. Motherfucker, it's me. I mean, these motherfuckers could be sitting on the moon. Sitting on a fucking moon. One fucking car with a goddamn red light in front of them. And some idiotic motherfucker gonna stop at that red light. You are on the fucking moon. There is no other cars. But it's a red light. Motherfucker red light right there, man. Can't pass that motherfucker red light. It's like, dog, it ain't no other fucking cars around, though. It's a red light, man. I gotta stop. Motherfucker red light. I can't go, man. Can't go till that motherfucker turn green. Like, shit. Fuck that. It ain't nobody. Fuck that. You might see the NASA rover on the fucking moon, but that bitch ain't finna come through the intersection. It's you. You're the only car on the fucking planet. You're the only one on the fucking moon. I gotta stop this red light, dog. I can't go through it, man. I just can't do that. That red light scared me, man. As soon as I run that motherfucker, cop come out of nowhere. On the fucking moon. And as soon as that motherfucker run that red light on the moon, a fucking cop, space patrol come out of nowhere. Motherfucker SpaceX. Like, wait a minute. It was nobody up here on the moon but me. Where the fuck you come from? We was waiting on a dumb motherfucker to run that red light on the moon. That's why we put that bitch on the moon. We knew it was going to be some dumbass to run that fucking red light. Who you think you are? Just give me your license, dog. Just give me your license. Don't even argue. But I'm on the moon. Give him the license. Fuck, don't even argue. He said, I love going left on a red arrow. For real, man. Sometimes you got to do that shit because these motherfucking lights will hold you there for 11 minutes. You just sitting there like, okay. Ain't no cars nowhere. You don't even see the headlights of a car nowhere. It ain't no cars nowhere. And he be motherfucking just sitting at the light. Said all stop signs are a roll stop, man. And some neighborhoods, but see, this is the one thing I say about Arizona. And a lot of motherfuckers hear me talk about it on my videos. I got a video over that, miss nobody. No, but I'm dead serious. These motherfuckers out here drive around with no headlights on. Do not rely on the fact of, oh, I didn't see no headlights, so I thought it was. These dumb motherfuckers out here will drive across town with no headlights on. So I learned to look for reflections. I be looking, I'm like, okay, I don't see no reflection. All right. Because as they're going under lights, you can see the reflection off the windshields. So look for windshield reflections and look for headlights, windshield reflections. Both ways, look for headlights and windshield reflections because these motherfuckers will be in the lane, the right lane, next to the curb, as close as they can get to the motherfucking curb, blended into the motherfucking bushes and shit, driving with no motherfucking headlights on. I'm like, how unsafe are you? At least be in the middle of the fucking road where somebody can see. No, these motherfuckers is hugging the curb, going like 70 miles an hour, no motherfucking headlights on. I'm like, in the right lane. Who the fuck rides in the right? I ride in the left lane anyways. Because I give people coming out of buildings and shit, I give them time to come out of parking lots, time to come out of. So if you see motherfuckers riding in the lane next to the curb, oh, they looking for problems. They looking for problems. Fuck that. I don't ride in that lane next to the curb until I have to make a right turn. Stay the fuck off the curb. Because these motherfuckers will pull right out, past a brick wall, past a bush, bam, right in your motherfucking car. Go in the left lane to give the idiots some time to make their dumbass decision, to just roll right through. So many times I've seen it, even going through a green, I'll go through a green light and the motherfucker be coming down the street and they'll turn right into, and we're like this, right next to me. And I'm like, this motherfucker didn't even stop. I could have smacked that motherfucker if I was in that lane right there. That's why I stay the fuck out of that lane. Do not ride in the curb lane. Curb lane is the idiot lane. Motherfuckers be on their phone, and by the time they look up, half their car is sticking out the fucking driveway because they sitting there trying to text in the parking lot as they're pulling out. They don't realize you're coming into the fucking street, dog. Pull your head up. Come to a stop, then text. But no, they're driving through the parking lot, texting, and I can see them. Because when they get to the very end of the driveway, they slam on brakes because they don't realize the whole front of your car is out in the. If I was in that right lane, I would have ate up the whole front end of your motherfucking car. But I ride left until I have to make a right. Because for me, there's no reason to be in that lane. People can't see around the bushes when they're looking like this. They can't see around the fucking wall. They can't see around a pole or a motherfucking political sign sitting there. They can't see around none of that shit. But it's always some idiot driving in that fucking right lane, hugging that motherfucking curb. So as soon as you pull out, you're like, oh shit, I didn't even see that car. Because this idiotic motherfucker got a whole right lane open they could be in. Whole motherfucking lane. But they chose to hug the fucking curb all the way fucking down. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Yeah, exactly. And also I tell people like this. I don't ride in the left lane. I mean, I ride left and I not ride right because just like you said, if they don't have middle turn lanes, you can change lanes for people who constantly can't make a left. That's what you can do. I won't ride in the right lane because if you notice, most of the flat tires on your fucking car are passenger side. Do you know why your shit is? Because as soon as shit falls off of a car or a truck or something, it bounces to the curb. And all these cars are hitting it, pushing to the curb. They push it all the way to the curb. And so when you're driving down the street and if you're in that right fucking lane, you're going to get a nail passenger side. Shit always happens. People be like, damn, man, how the fuck did I get a nail in the passenger side? Guaranteed, passenger side. Back, quick turn, and burns the day. Hell yeah. That's what it is, Ranger. Get that shit, man. Get that. Hey, that's what it is. Get them in, get them out. Cash in, cash out. Cash in, cash out. Because a lot of times motherfuckers get in, they're there for too long. It's like, I got to hurry up and make this trip so I can get my next trip. Cash in, cash out. Keep doing it, keep doing it. The middle trips, them experience, I can't do that. When I was on Lux, it was a totally different mindset. Now that I'm driving on Lyft, I'm like, holy shit. Now I see how it is. Like you said, it's turn and burn, turn and burn. Get them in, get them out. Get them in, get them out. They yesterday trying to get to where they got to get to as fast as possible. Yeah, yeah. Like I said, cops ain't messing with no people, man. Cops ain't bothering nobody. They just trying to get to where they trying to get to. And you're right, man. Right lanes are always the roughest. And I don't, like I said, as an Uber driver, we should be the first ones to realize every time we see an accident or a car smash another, that shit's always on the right side. It's always in the fucking right lane. Oh yeah, oh yeah. And that too, the buses in that lane, and cars get stuck behind that bus, and you get stuck behind that bus. Don't do right lane unless you got to make a right turn. I will drive all the fucking way down the street in the left lane, knowing I have to make a right. I know I got to make a right, but I will drive all the fucking way in that lane. Wait until I get about a block away from my turn. Now, if there's traffic in that lane, and I know I got to get over, I might work over earlier because there's enough traffic in that lane to get people. But if it ain't no traffic, I don't want to be the only one in that lane because that's the one that's going to end up getting hit. So I'm like, fuck that shit. Wait until I get there. Now I'm over. Now I can make my right turn. I'll wait. Last minute. I'll wait a block or two before I got to make that right. I'm not driving all the way down the street in that right lane because I know shit's going to happen every time. Steve said, I got into a massive accident. Someone ran into it. Yeah, yeah. A red light and crushed me. Not working, no money sucks. Damn, Steven. What? What the hell happened, man? Somebody ran into you. Man, that's crazy shit. That's crazy. Man. And see, and that's what I'm talking about, man. I'm one of those people that if I know if I get into an accident or something like that, I mean, I got insurance, it'll cover all that shit and everything else, but I do my best to not fucking get into one because we don't have, unemployment insurance. We just don't. We don't have anything that's gonna help us if something was to happen. These apps ain't gonna kick us down with nothing. We don't have like Aflac and all that other crazy shit like that's gonna pay us something if we don't work. We don't get that. We don't get that. So we've got to come up with a plan, with a system of how to take care of ourselves in the event that, like you said, we get into a massive accident. If we get into an accident, we're screwed at that point. We're screwed. Oh yeah. Shit. I gotta have uninsured motorists on my car because I don't trust people. They got fake fucking papers. They're making insurance with goddamn apps. They're making insurance certificates with apps and shit. So you're gonna sit up there and make up an insurance thing. We get into an accident. You've gotten out of getting tickets for insurance, but now I'm not really covered because you don't really have insurance. That's fake. It's been fake. Man. Yeah. Hey, Uber MVD, you just because you're a very alert driver. You're alert. Because I mean, I can't tell you how many times I've come close to motherfuckers just coming into my lane, and I'm like, I'll hit my brakes because I see an idiot doing some idiotic shit, and I'll just hit my brakes, and as soon as I do, whoop, they're right into my lane. They're like, how in the fuck did you know that was gonna happen? I'm like, I could just feel traffic. I feel that shit. And it's like to sit there and see somebody on their phone dicking around, cruising traffic, acting stupid, this and that. You see them looking over and this and that, and you see them doing it. I know they want to get over to my lane. I know it because they keep looking over like they trying. I'll hit them fucking brakes. It's like you got to drive in everybody's car around you to make sure they don't hit you. You know you ain't gonna hit them because you paying attention. But you got to drive in every car around you. Hit them brakes, back up, let them do all the fuckery they want to do. And if they end up having an accident, at least you ain't involved in that shit. But what irritates me is when I see people speed up. Like I'm like, dude, why are you speeding up? All you got to do is just hit your brakes and back yourself out of it. Speed the fuck up. Like shit. You have a whole mechanic shop in your garage. That's funny shit. Some dumb over at my apartment destroyed my Uber car overnight. No insurance. Car couldn't drive. He broke in the accident. Damn. So he smacked it. He like was coming around the corner and hit that shit. Damn. Yeah, that kind of shit happens. That happens. Because I mean, I remember back in 2011, I had a Grand Dam. This girl I was dating had a Grand Dam sitting in front of my house. We came out the house the next fucking day. The car was like a block up, window glass, and somebody hit that motherfucker and just kept going. It happens. People will do that shit and just take off and just not even give a fuck about whose car that is. And I'm like, man, people are foul. People are foul. So you know they got fake paperwork, they got fake insurance. That's the shit that happens. That's right, Stephen, man. You got to be proactive than reactive. Because we do this shit every day and we know how traffic patterns work, which is why I rarely drive in the daytime because I know how traffic patterns work. And I sit there and I watch these people, fighting in traffic, arguing. When I'm coming down the street and I see that it's a red light ahead. There's a red light ahead. There's a lot of traffic at the red light, but there's somebody trying to come out of a driveway. I'll stop. And a lot of times I'll try to stop and I'll try to get over a little bit. So the traffic next to me knows, stop and let this person come out. Be cordial. Stop. Let this person the fuck out. But no, they'll just keep going. Now this person got to sit through a whole nother light just to wait for a nice person to let them out of this parking lot. You got to be proactive. Like the quicker we let this person out the parking lot, that's one less fucking car we got to deal with. Let them out the parking lot. Let them go about their business. That's one less motherfucker that can hit my car now. Let them out. I let people go all the time. Hey, you want to come out? You want to go? All right, go for it. You got to turn, knock yourself out. It's like people will sit there and hold cars. They will hold cars around them. MH, I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate that. Hey, I get pretty silly sometimes. I know it. Shit. But Uber surged us out to the airport. Don't tell me that. I don't even know where my phone is. My phone's probably in the house somewhere. Shit. Because if I ain't working, my phone usually ain't. I'll get on my little game app every once. I'll throw that motherfucker phone somewhere and leave that shit. Because it's like when you don't got your phone, just not having notifications feels good. No pinging, bling, 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 none of that shit. Leave that phone right where it is. Just chilling. It's getting a break. The phone gets a break. Let me see something. Native Pennsylvania driver. We were taught to drive aggressive, but not the way most people define aggressive. Yeah. Well, Uber, MVD, you drive like you have somewhere to be. That's all it is. Drive like you. It's a lot of people are aimless drivers. They drive like their fucking heads are in the clouds. It's like I'm like, no, I'm like, okay, I know I gotta be up here. Let me position my car right now because I gotta get up here. I'm gonna get over, make sure I'm in this lane because I gotta get ready for the next exit. So I'm gonna position myself early so I can make that exit without having to fight to get over. Oh shit, I missed my turn. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go down here, I'm gonna U-turn, and I'm gonna come all the way back instead of fighting through fucking traffic within 3 car lengths, locking up your brakes and everything. Now you got everybody around you locking up your brakes. You're like, why are you doing it? Because I gotta go left here. Well, you need to go down the fucking street and U-turn. You have missed your opportunity. You've missed it. You can't make this left now, not safely. Go down the fucking street, U-turn and come back, make a right turn now. Because you missed the left. You missed it. But motherfuckers will be like, oh shit, I gotta make a left. Lock up the fucking brakes, swerving through traffic, sitting in the wrong lane, doing this shit, sitting cock sideways in the. I'm like, what the fuck is this person doing? It's like, oh, come on, man. Come on. Steven, yeah, good, man. Glad you got a lawyer, man. Woo, man. Glad you got a lawyer. Unbroken driver, Steven, what's good? Yeah, but that's what it is, man. You gotta learn that driving, you have only so much time to make decisions. And if you don't make the decision in a timely manner, you've got to make a different decision now. Can't make the same fucking decision. You got to make a left, and you make the left, you make a decision to make that left too wrong, like too late. You got to go down the street now. You got to find a way to turn around or make a right at the light and then make another. But you fuck that up. You can't do that now. You can't do that. But not a lot of people see that shit. They're at the last minute, sliding sideways, trying to work through traffic, sitting cocked between 2 fucking cars. Because I'm like, what are you doing? Just go down the fucking street and come back. What are you doing? And people they're scared. They driving scared and mindless. I'm like, if I have to make a right turn, but I'm in the left lane, and people see that shit on, like, hey, where's Mama Girl Miss Nobody? One of my fucking videos. I got receipts of this shit. No, but you motherfuckers know. When I'm driving down the street, if I have passed you already and I have to renegotiate traffic and renegotiate what lane I'm in, I might just cancel that fucking ride or decline that fucking ride because I have already made a traffic decision. $9 or $7 or $8 is not worth my life. It's not worth me wrecking my fucking car fighting through traffic. It's not worth me stressing out over whether or not these motherfuckers gonna no, the decision is already made once I pass. I'm in the fucking left lane. You're way back over here. Just like when I was at the airport that one fucking time, and the dude was behind me like 100 fucking feet, and he didn't want to walk up to me. He was like, well, I'm at door. I'm like, I'm at door 2. I'm right in front of you. Just walk up to me. He was like, well, I'm at door 4. And I was like, you know what? Fuck this motherfucker. Cancel. I got out of there. Because my car is worth too much for the amount of money offered for the shit that I got to go through just to pick you to fuck up. My life is worth too much. I'm not going to wreck my motherfucking car for $6 because I got to make a U-turn, go on a Quick Trip, come out of Quick Trip, cut through fucking Sinclair, go by Payway, stop by motherfucking Popeyes, cut through Popeyes, go around fucking Dunkin' Donuts, go to these motherfuckers, and now I can pick you up. Fuck all that. I'm gone. It's too much. It's too much. And people don't get it, man. It's like we driving. We're in a certain lane. I'm already in this lane already. The decision has been made. I'm in this lane. Oh, he out there doing it. He out there getting it. That's what's Drew, man. Get it. Slow in Austin tonight. Slow. That's right. Ron, the Rideshare culture, my man. What's up? What's up? The last vlog. Oh, I'm gonna have to check that out. Yeah, because you have to be in the right lane because they'll send you a request. You need to hey, they do that shit all the time. I'll be in the fucking left turn lane because I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go over here and sit in this motherfucker Circle K. It's a goddamn ride offer a mile down the road on the right. So I have a decision to make. I'm not gonna be now. An idiotic motherfucker will be like, "Ooh, I'm gonna try to work my way." No, you're already in the left turn lane. The decision is made. You're turning left, motherfucker. You turning left. Fuck that. You're turning left. You need to make a decision after the left. You either U-turn and go get them, or just decline that shit because you're turning left no matter what. So I'm like, all right, fuck it. I'll go over here and I'll U-turn. Boop. And I'll hit the fucking, I'll accept it. I'll go down, I'll U-turn and come back around. Yeah, I do that a lot on the highway. Oh, I turn that shit off because they'll give you the fucking ride right when you're passing the exit. And all of a sudden, not only now you pass the exit, you got to go a mile down to the next exit. You come all the fuck away. Man, it's too much. It's too much. And I'm like, I'm not doing all of that just for fucking $7. I'm gonna wreck my fucking car for $7. And the Uber be like, well, we didn't tell you didn't have to accept the fucking ride. You could have just canceled it if you didn't feel safe. It's like, yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm the idiot that accepted the shit, got over too fucking fast and smashed my car. I should have just declined it, which is why a lot of us make the decisions we make. It ain't fucking personal, it's business. And we tell people all the time, you're probably not getting declined, because people just hate you. They don't know you. You're an unknown. You're just an account. But the motherfucker could be in the wrong lane. Traffic could be too built up. They probably went down the highway, shop. So many things could happen while a motherfucker got declined. And they be thinking, this motherfucker declined me. What the fuck did I do to him? I'm a 5-star fucking driver. It ain't got shit to do with that. A lot of times it's just the traffic's too heavy. The situation is fucked up. And it's like, that's the only driver that could have came and got you. But this motherfucker it's like, oh shit. Provision, oh. Yeah, but you like shit. I could have got over and got them if they would have sent me the request a half a mile earlier. Half a mile earlier, I could have got at the fucking exit. I'm already getting off at 7th Ave. I've passed 7th Street. Now 7th Ave is up there. Now, if I'm at 7th Street exit, getting up at 7th Street, and these motherfuckers, now 3rd Street is a left-hand exit. Like 7th Street is a right-hand exit. 3rd Street is a left-hand. I'll be getting off at fucking 7th Street, and this motherfucker will be like, keep going down the highway to 3rd Street and make the left exit. I'm already getting off at 7th Street. There is no making it. I'm not cutting across all these motherfucking lanes. Idiotic motherfuckers be like, oh shit, the ride's up there. Hold, let me not get off the highway. I'm gonna stay on the highway so I can try to get. No, you fucked it up. You've already made the decision. You've made it. Yeah, it's an HOV exit. Exactly. Like you've already made the decision. Just get off at 7th Street. Once you get off at 7th, either accept the ride, decline the ride, or take the shit and refigure out traffic. Your mileage has changed. Everything's changed. The time has changed because they calculated it based on you getting off at 3rd Street. So make sure it's worth it. And a lot of times, shit, like I'll be cruising out. I do short rides. So if I'm cruising like the other night, I'm sitting there, the motherfucker's like, just come to me. Dude, that means I gotta go all the fucking way this way. I gotta do a huge ass fucking donut horseshoe just to come fucking pick you up. It's not worth it, man. It's not worth it. And I hate that it's like that, but we have to protect our investments. Our cars are our investments. Fighting through traffic, fighting through dead end streets, fighting through road closed, all of that shit. It has to be worth it. Is it worth my life? Is it worth the money? Is it worth? A lot of times it's not. And that's why we decline it or cancel it. The apps need to be more proactive with that shit. They need to understand. Give me 2 routes. 2 routes and 2 prices. If you can make it off 3rd Street, it's $3.67. If you take 7th Street, instead of $3.67, we'll give you $5.25. Cool, because I'm getting up at 7th Street any fucking ways, and I get a little more money because I got to go a little bit further. Just give me 2 fucking X's and 2 prices. Say, if you go this way, you're going to get this price, this way, this price. Accept or decline. Accept. And a lot of these people, man, they don't drive like that. These motherfuckers will sit there and fight through traffic, sliding cars sideways, smacking other cars, rear-ending cars, clipping fucking cars. Like, what are you doing? It's like, oh, I had to get over here. It's like, motherfucker, you could have just kept going down the street and turned at the next one. You got over too late. Motherfuckers be making a right turn from the left lane. And I'm like, we'll be going like this, and these motherfuckers be like, Bob said, I swear you like to Google that. Here's what I'm thinking. Man, I swear to God. That's funny shit. That's funny shit. Man. But they always trying to make you do a U-turn. Cars had the world's worst U-turning radius. I need 3 lanes. Yeah, Jenny. And the thing is, the places they have you make a U-turn. The video I got coming out tomorrow, wait till you hear where I made a U-turn. The funny shit you just said, I recorded it last night. I recorded that shit last night, Jenny. Exactly what you just said. I recorded that last night. So when you hear this next video coming out, you're going to laugh your ass off because These motherfuckers will have you doing U-turns where you can't turn. And as I was crossing over and they sent me that fucking request behind me, I was like, perfect fucking timing because I can hurry up and make a U-turn and use part of this motherfucking driveway because they made me U-turn in a small ass fucking area. I said that shit on the fucking video. There was no way I was making that U-turn. As soon as that fucking request came through, I looked, I saw a driveway. I was like, I fucking U-turn through that shit. They do it at the worst time possible. I'm like, they always fuck with me. When you hear that, when you hear the next video, you gonna laugh because exactly what you just, we all going through the same shit. Trust me. If these apps ever want to do something right, they need to have a whole panel, 2 drivers from every state. North part of the state, no, 4. North part, south part, east, west. 4 drivers from every state. 200 motherfuckers at the convention. Sitting there talking to Lyft, Uber, DoorDash, all these motherfuckers. You got 200 drivers. I guarantee all of our stories are going to be exactly the fucking same. In any city we go to, stop doing this. Stop switching rides. Stop giving me shit behind me. You motherfuckers got goddamn, you can pixelate where I am. Stop giving me shit a mile down the road this way when I'm turning this way. I mean, it's crazy how we all got the same stories about shit. This van stopped completely on the freeway today, 2 lanes away from me at the exit. What? See, shit like that. And this is another thing about the freeway. This is another thing about the freeway in Arizona. They need to have, I don't know, man. I don't know what the fuck it is about people in the freeways. If I had a car that had car problems, the first thing I'm gonna do is turn my fucking hazard lights on and not get on the fucking freeway. That's the first thing I'm gonna do. Turn my hazards on and take side streets the whole fucking way of where I gotta go. These motherfuckers will put on hazards and get on the on-ramp and get on the highway. I'll be like, why are you going 35 miles an hour down the highway with your fucking hazards on? You was better off to stand on city streets. Much better stand on, because you're gonna get somebody's gonna try to get around somebody, side swipe, clip that fucking car, or the car is gonna break down, like you just said. It's gonna break down where it is. So if your car is fucked up and you're like, well, the only way I can get it home down the freeway. I can't take side streets where I gotta go. I can only take the freeway. Then you better call AAA and put that bitch on a flatbed. Because putting that motherfucker on the highway with the hazard zone is gonna be a big fucking problem for a lot of people. And it's like, but they don't. Well, the quickest way to get there is just for me to jump on the 202. Motherfucker, your car only goes 40 miles an hour top speed. We going like 90. You on the expressway, motherfucker. You have hazard zone. You need to get on Southern, Broadway, Universe. Figure it the fuck out, McDowell. I don't give a fuck. Find a way to get there on the city streets. Get off the highway. Yeah, exactly. No, drivers like that'll be on the wham bam Tesla cam. Somehow they'll take care of that hazard. Yeah, rear end that motherfucker real fast. Be all up under that bitch. And you're gonna see it on that Tesla cam video, the YouTube channel with all the Tesla wrecks. Like, and behind me was a van with hazard lights on, with a motherfucker eating a hamburger and a Civic smacked the bitch, knocked the motherfucker off the highway. It's like, that's exactly how them videos be going. I'm like, Bob, you almost got on video. You should have fucking been there, Bob. Man, you should have sat next to that van. You would have been on video. You'd have been on some Tesla video. I'd have been looking at YouTube. I'm like, wait a minute, that's Bob. Some driver in a van eating a motherfucking hamburger and a goddamn motherfucking Civic came out of nowhere, clipped the motherfucker. Like, that's Bob. I be laughing at them videos, man. But it's real shit though, man. It's real shit. These motherfuckers need to stay off the highway with these raggedy ass cars. Because just take the city streets. If you can't take the city street, flatbed it. It's fucking flatbed it. All flatbed costs too much. Flatbed might cost you $100. That's it, $100. Reckon about 4 or 5 fucking cars. Think of how much money you spending on 4 or 5 wrecked cars versus that $100 flatbed. Now $100 don't feel so bad. You're like, damn, $100 is not that much. Of course, because now you got $70,000, $80,000 worth of fucking damage. You got hospital bills. You got people missing work. All of this shit because you didn't want to flatbed that fucking van. Flatbed that shit. Stop fucking around and flatbed or you end up on the wham bam Tesla cam, ma'am. Eating your motherfucking hamburger with Bob sitting on the shoulder going, can't believe this motherfucker's on the highway. That's Bob. Hey, Jenny said you're that's real shit though. Hey, I need to invest in a flatbed. What? $400? Shit. I'm gonna invest in a flatbed and just sit right on an off ramp. Be like, wait until a motherfucker get on and say, hey dog, before you get on this off ramp, you sure you don't want me to flatbed it for you? $100, 150. I'll just flatbed it. Turn your hazards off, put the motherfucker on my flatbed, I'll get you home, man. $150. Because I swear, all you gotta do is sit by a highway entrance and you will catch these motherfuckers all day. All day. those old Ford F-150s that 30 years old, can't get up to speed, man. And motherfucking tailpipe, you can tell the motherfucker, oh, because you know the little hanger that holds the tailpipe together, the shit's missing. So the fucking tailpipe is doing this the whole way down the highway, just going back and forth. The car is smooth like this, but the tailpipe be in the back like this, like, yeah, that motherfucker ain't no tailpipe hanger, man. That car's rusted the fuck out. It's like, that bitch bound to fall apart on the highway. Get it off the highway. Flatbed it. Because you're going to cause a major, major problem taking these raggedy ass cars on super arterials. Just can't do that shit. Man, y'all are killing me today. This has been the funniest. I'm gonna have to go back and watch this shit because y'all some of y'all comments are fucking hilarious. Frank said, he be smashing those Big Macs. Hey, Frank nuts, man. Frank be smashing those Big Macs. Frank's nuts. I hope he's up here in Phoenix tonight. He probably is up here making money. I don't even know. Oh man, Jenny. Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now. A lot of the people out there out here, like, I live in like the Hispanic area. And this is funny because a lot of them be like, we gonna save fucking money. This is how we save money. Get them fucking toe straps, strap them to the front of this car, strap them to the back of that car, and this is how we gonna fucking do it. I swear, I'll be like, this is rush hour traffic. You got one car that's completely turned off, no power brakes, no power steering, excuse me, no fucking serpentine belt, nothing. The other car is on pulling it. So the other car has everything. It's got power steering, power fucking brakes. It's got, AC going. It's got everything. The car behind it is the danger. You can't control. You're making the car with all the work and shit makes the turn perfectly. The car with the shit not working so perfectly is doing a motherfucking horseshoe from hell, like way the fuck out. And I'm looking at the toe straps, and they were straight at first. Now these motherfuckers starting to get diagonal. I'm like, he's gonna yank the whole front end off that fucking car, and it's like cars everywhere, and it's people driving in regular fucking cars right behind these motherfuckers. Like, that's not a regular car, dog. That car ain't got no brake lights on or nothing. You can't tell that they dragging that motherfucker. You can't see that big ass fucking cord, that cable, toe strap, and these motherfuckers be right behind them driving. I'm sitting there like, no, I'm gonna see that shit happen. I'm going the opposite direction. Because I see a whole bunch of fuckery right now, and I don't want y'all to hit my fucking car. You probably ain't got insurance, or you got made up insurance. And these motherfuckers, I'm sitting here just like, and there's cars next to them, turning next to them, and shit like this, and they're doing this. I'm like, stay the fuck away from that whole contraption. That whole pirate ship looking motherfucking Jack Sparrow fucking contraption they got driving down a goddamn street is gonna kill somebody. And these motherfuckers like, we're gonna get in Starbucks and I'm gonna get me a motherfucking caramel frappuccino. I can't wait to get a cake pop, motherfucking strawberry cake. I'm like, bitch, you sitting next to Jack Sparrow talking about a fucking cake pop. You better total that fucking car, move that shit out the way. And that's why I won't drive around contraptions. I see that shit all the time. I will not, yeah. And that jerry rig shit, man, get the fuck away from all that. All that. Stay away from that shit. And people do it, but see, that's Arizona though. Motherfuckers don't want to flatbed it. They're always thinking, ooh, I'm gonna save some money. I'm gonna save some money. I will kill you all picking a Twinkie Volkswagen slime, lime green and all. A Twinkie Volkswagen over any new car. Like, hey, look at that Volkswagen. I'm taking it. Shit. Hit the gas pedal. Yeah. Here in Austin, they have those sticky things. Oh, yes. Yeah, I be seeing videos of that shit. I'm like, these motherfuckers is playing joust in they fucking cars. They got hubcaps that stick out like this, like wire baskets with fucking needles and shit on the end of them, driving down a fucking street. And I'm sitting there like, I mean, I know I'm not the most intelligent motherfucker by far. I mean, I don't have a PhD, but I'm like, that can't be the best fucking thing to do to a car while driving through traffic. Can't be. You be done cut up every fucking car. All you got to do is make a simple mistake and you done cut up the car next to you. Two of those motherfuckers cannot ride side by side. They can't because they gonna end up, man, dude. People seek attention in the weirdest fucking ways. To me, that is the most egregious way to fucking, you know, go for attention. I'm gonna put some shit on my wheels that makes my car 4 or 5 feet wider going in and out of fucking places. I mean, these motherfuckers clipping drive-through microphones. They clipping motherfuckers. They can't, pull up to a apartment complex and type the code in because the fucking spinners will hit the shit. Spinners sticking way the fuck out. Exactly, more than spinners. These motherfuckers are sticking way the fuck out. And I'm like, you can't function a vehicle that's made to drive. That put that shit in a car show somewhere. Like, don't even put it on a city street. Just go take it to a car show and be like, hey, look at this dumbass motherfucking car I built. Cool, take pictures of that shit. Because it looks stupid. I think it looks stupid. And that's just me and my opinion. The people who do it don't think it looks stupid. Man, that shit's sick, dog. That shit's sick. I ain't never had a car like that. Me neither, motherfucker, and I never will. This is how shit is. And I'm one of those people that, like I said, I'm practical. That shit couldn't even park in my driveway. They've been to knock down my fucking driveway. Because that way is my poles. That way is motherfucking car. You either gonna cut my fucking poles down or scratch my car up. This cannot be the most intelligent way to do a car. Just can't be. And I know people say, well, it's for attention, man. It ain't for driving, it's for attention. Knock yourself the fuck out, I guess. I don't know. But I don't even want to hear how many fucking, how much shit you gotta go through just to use a vehicle like that. You can't even like I said, you cutting down fucking microphones at Subway. You can't even order a fucking sandwich. Motherfucking sparks shit flying every fucking where. You trying to get a motherfucking meatball sub, sparks of shit all out the back of the fucking building. What the fuck is going on back there? This motherfucker with some goddamn sticking out spinners just cut down the whole fucking microphone system trying to get a goddamn meatball sandwich. Take that shit off your car. Park that motherfucker. Walk up to the door. Because you can't drive that shit through here. You can't. It ain't gonna fit. It's not gonna fit. And a lot of people, man, they just, I don't know. I don't get it. That's real shit, man. Real shit. I see shit like I said, I know motherfuckers want attention. I get it. I get it. But sometimes you can ask for the attention in such a way that it makes you look stupid, like very stupid. Not even like, man, that shit's stupid, dog. It's like, no, that shit's stupid. That's fucking stupid. And I've seen some stupid shit like, ooh, that shit's stupid. That's dumb. That's just tight. That's stupid. No, that's just stupid. That's all it is. Oh man, squatted trucks, that shit. And I'm looking at squatted trucks and I'm like, you got to put so much money into the differentials, the way the oil's pumping through the system, the way the fucking coolant goes, the way the oil hits the lifters and the pump and all this. Cars are made to be level. When they engineer a fucking car, they engineer the engine, transmission, all of that shit is engineered to be like this. You do it like this, you do it like this, all your fluids are going one way or the other. It's not engineered to be like that. So when I see people do that shit, I'm like, how far did you think into this? Did you think I'm gonna change my engine out, the oil pump, the transmission pump fluid? I'm gonna change all this shit out. And I'm gonna do my differentials differently. I'm doing all this shit different because I want my truck to look like a fucking dog dragging his ass across the fucking carpet like he got fucking worms from eating badass fucking bologna. I want my truck to look like that. I want my truck like a Labrador with fucking worms. I do. I'm gonna build the bitch, stick a fucking tail on that motherfucker, and let it drag his ass down the fucking street. And we gonna call it squatted. That's what we gonna call it. Squatted. You need to call that motherfucker shit labbed. Your car just got labbed. A Labrador rubbing his ass across the fucking carpet. That's what your shit got labbed. It ain't squatted, that's labbed. I see when a motherfucker, hey dog, I see your shit got labbed. What you mean labbed? Looks like a Labrador rubbing his ass across the carpet because it got worms from eating bad bologna. Fucking labbed. What do you think I'm talking about? These motherfuckers out here, man. I don't get it sometimes. I just don't get it. But they do that shit, man. Bucky, he said, y'all didn't finish the lift. It's like, motherfucker, I can only afford half the lift. Like, okay, cool, shit. We'll finish this shit next year. Yeah, if the transmission and all that shit ain't blown the fuck out. But I'm just, like I said, leftover baloney and shit. Yeah, you can't see the road, man. It's like shit be happening. Like you might get into the car, do some, forget you're in front of a curb and just drive. Crunch, crunch. You don't hit the fucking curb and shit because you forgot it was a curb because you're not looking out your front window at the ground. You're looking into the fucking sky. And as you're driving down the street, unless you got your headlights aimed all the fucking way down, you're blinding every fucking body in front of you at night. Everybody's coming in front of you like, why is this motherfucker got his high beams on? His car's labbed. It's labbed. I mean, he think he's got his shit slabbed or whatever the fucking slouched, whatever they call it, squatted. No, that motherfucker's labbed. He's rubbing his ass on the ground, got his high beams in everybody's fucking face, and don't take no consideration for nobody. It's like, dude, I'm gonna have my truck looking like this. What about people's night vision? You're gonna blind people. I don't give a fuck. It's like that shit's dangerous. Motherfuckers driving at night, you hit them in the eye, they lose, for a fraction of a second, 2 seconds, they got these big yellow ass balls floating around because they done rear-ended some fucking body. Because you done high beamed them in the fucking eyes. They can't see that it's a red light. They're like, man, dude, just fucking blind me. Big ass black spots everywhere. Bam! Right into the back of a fucking man. And it's like, what did you just do? I rented this car because I got blinded by somebody's headlights. Fucking squatted truck driving down the street. That's who did it. A nice set of lashes for that. Now, oh hell no, shit. I can't go to the car event with fucking lashes on a Beamer. They be like, bruh, what's good? Like, man, I got lashes for the Beamer. That's not a new mod. I know the motherfucker got like, they got the little chin scoops, they got the spoilers, diffusers, they got rims, they got superchargers. Motherfucker, you got lashes on a Beamer. The fuck? I ain't no hell no. You ain't put no lashes on no Beamer. No, we don't do that shit. Nope, nope. I don't even think on Beamers we barely even put different type of fucking valve cover stems. Whatever valve cover stem is black and it comes with the car, that's the valve cover stem you leave on there. A little plastic black piece that costs like 17 cents. You don't even switch that out. If you switch that shit out, oh, you're going too far. You already got a BMW. How bad you want this shit to look? If you already got a BMW, I'm gonna put dice on my motherfucking valve stems, dog. On the Beamer, I got chrome dice on that motherfucker. Driving my dude, it's a sports car. Why do you got chrome dice on your fucking valve cover? Cause it's either that or a squatted truck. One of the two, motherfucker. What do you prefer? I have a BMW or a Lexus. Ooh, that's a hard call because a Lexus is built by Toyota. German cars last 500,000 miles, no fucking problem. Toyota, man, they can go a million. And Lexus got some sports cars out. I've seen a few of them by the hospital. I know they got to be doctor's car. Man, the whole front grill look like, when those baleen whales open their mouth and they got the grills like those fucking Lexus with those type of grills. And then they got the front, it's got a built-in spoiler and everything. Man, some of those Lexus sports cars are just like spaceships. You see them, you think it's a show car. Like that must be like a prototype. Like nobody really owns that fucking car. You can't. It's a Lexus sports car. It's got to be some kind of prototype. Motherfucker owner testing it out, seeing if they're gonna build them. Nope, that's the actual production fucking Lexus. That's a sports car for Lexus. It's like holy shit. A Lexus sedan probably wouldn't fuck with it. I'll fuck with a BMW sedan all day. The BMW sedan, I'll fuck with that before I fuck with a Mercedes sedan. Mercedes is good for taking long distance trips. You want to take a long distance trip, not feel crammed up, feel like you riding a motherfucking private airplane, take a Mercedes. I had a 95 S420. I don't got no video on it. No, but I got a 95 S420, and I used to take that motherfucker to Utah. You put the cruise control on that bitch at about 100 miles an hour. Swear to God, you feel like you're in an airplane. The ground don't even exist. That motherfucker is so, you don't hear. It had double pane windows. The windows are like this fucking thick. You don't hear shit. Driving, I was in you, man. You just cruising like this. You don't hear no thumps in the road, no bumps in the road. You don't hear no wind. All you hear is music. It's fucking clean. It's pristine. A lot of fucking space. It's like couches in that motherfucker. You sitting on 2 couches. That Mercedes was crazy, nuts. But that's what I would do. My Beamer is pretty cool. I think it's a fun get around car. Very fun car, especially for an entry, like an entry level, classy sports car type of deal. I think a BMW 3 Series, 5 Series would be perfect. It's not that expensive. It's easy to work on. It doesn't have a whole bunch of bells and whistles to it, but you just want the experience of driving it and feeling how front wheel and like an all-wheel drive car runs different. Rear wheel drive is one thing. When you got a rear wheel drive car, you could fishtail, you could feel the front drift a little bit, this and that. But when you got an all-wheel fucking drive, oh, you got to drive with two hands. You got to drive with two fucking hands. Because when you hit a corner, if you don't put the steering wheel back, you're gonna turn like this and the wheel's gonna stay like this, and you're gonna end up in fucking Jack in the Box ordering some motherfucking cheese fries when you ain't even at the microphone. You're gonna be looking dead at the fucking window like, what the fuck just happened? Them front wheels, when they grab, they fucking grab. All-wheel drive is like, it's a turning car. You be like, shit. So when I take a turn, if I'm driving one hand, I'll just take it like a regular car. But if you punch that shit while you turning, two hands and yank the wheel back. Because that motherfucker will, you can't fishtail or nothing. It's just, you're getting pulled and pushed at the exact same time. So the reaction of that car is before you think you should be where you're going to be. Like you think it's a rear wheel drive car. I'm going to hit it and I'll end up kind of fishtailing out. You can feel the front wheels drift out. That's a rear wheel drive car. The front tires kind of drift out because they're just rolling. They ain't pulling, they just rolling. Front wheel drive, you hit it, you're from here to there before you realize where you are. The steering wheel is still like this when you're over the fucking curb. You like, shit, what just happened? Straighten that motherfucker out. Cause man. Yeah. Oh yeah, Jenny. I'm telling you that, man, BMW, they made them for mountains. BMWs are made for mountains. They're made for mountain roads. They're not made for straightaway, cruising from here to there at a million fucking miles. No, they are a fun fucking car. You need turns, you need twists, you need to drive it, you need to feel it, you need no other cars around you. All-wheel drive is an experience. It's like it's before you even realize you're driving certain ways. I mean, this motherfucker's taking turns. You're like, woo, and you still on the gas. You don't even have to use the brakes. Rear wheel drive, if you don't use the brake, your front tires are going to drift because your front tires ain't pulling. They're just rolling on a rear wheel drive car. They're only rolling. They're not pulling. So they're going to start drifting you across lanes and drifting you, and you feel like you kind of like the front end is on glass. All wheel drive, you're not on glass. You're on a train track. And this motherfucker is pulling you to where you got the wheels aimed while it's forcing you forward at the same time. And it's way faster. And when you got X drive, each wheel has an independent power base. So the car knows, because of how it's handling, which wheel to apply more horsepower to, which one to pull horsepower from, all in the differential. It's not even fucking with the brakes. It's fucking with the differential. So if you're not ready for an all-wheel drive car and how the differential is handling power to each individual wheel, oh, that motherfucker, yeah, shit, you be like, what the fuck was that? Hold on, everybody, fucking just hold on. Trust me, we're gonna be taking some turns. You will be rocking. This car is not. It's not. You're not gliding like this. This motherfucker's like, that motherfucker's gone. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I can get on and off a ramp, gassing it. I can get on a ramp, just gassing it. No brakes, no drift. You gas a rear wheel drive car, you're going to start coming close to that motherfucking guardrail because the rear wheels are pushing you and you're turning, but the wheels are drifting, and you're turning, but your front wheels ain't grabbing a rear wheel drive car. And if you turn a rear wheel drive car too hard, you're going to end up fucking fishtailing that bitch. Exactly. You're going to fishtail it. So all-wheel drive, there is no fishtail. There is no drifting. Be ready. That's all I'm saying. Be fucking ready for an all-wheel drive car. Two hands and gas. That's it. You're driving this motherfucker. You're driving. It's like, hit that motherfucker. And it's got the little notches on it that your hands don't slip. Because it's got the steering wheels like it's a performance steering wheel. It's got the notches where you can actually, your knuckles lock in. And you go, whoop, whoop, whoop. You just turn it like this and you're gassing it the whole time. What percentage of the cars are rear wheel drive? I don't even know. I don't know what are still rear wheel drive. Because I know a lot of people started doing those front wheel drives because of the gas economy of not having that fucking drive shaft going all the way to the back all the time. But you get Challengers, Chargers, you get all those American muscle cars, you get Corvettes, a lot of muscle cars still got rear wheel drive because they beef up those transmissions to hit that differential in the back. You get a smaller car, it's hard to make it rear wheel drive because for one, you're gonna have a hump sitting right in the back where the transmission can only go so far. And so you got to have a hump in the back so the transmission go under the car. Once it's under there, you got differentials coming to the back now. All that shit has to have space and you got to be able to handle the power. So rear wheel drive cars are usually longer, more powerful cars. Front wheel drive are weak. They don't have a lot of space to run differentials. They don't have a very big transmission. They got a smaller transmission. So yeah, it's kind of just not a lot of rear wheel. Yeah, a V12. Oh shit. I ain't messing with no fucking V12. An all-wheel drive V12. Oh no. Hell no. All-wheel drive V12. I'm taking that motherfucker overseas. That shit is not driving in America. It ain't enough road in America for no V12 all-wheel drive car. You talking about shit? No, That's no. You have to go like to the Blue Ridge Mountains to drive that shit. Go to the Rocky Mountains to drive it. You got to get away from everybody just to enjoy it. I think most cars are now front wheel drive because your transmission, because this is the thing, it's cheaper. Front wheel drives are cheaper to build because you got the engine sitting right here, and then you just bolt the transmission to the side of it. So the flywheel connects directly to it right there. And then you just run your drive shaft. You got small axles. You got this one long axle that goes passenger side. You got a real short axle that goes driver side. Each axle costs about $90. So, and that's retail. So each axle is about $90 retail, dirt cheap. And then you've got your transmission mounted directly to your engine. So all you got is the transmission mount right here, and you got one in the very back by the firewall. Cheap. You ain't got no cross members. You ain't got no long ass drive shafts going to the back. You don't have a differential in the back. Without a differential in the back, you don't have axles in the back. Axles in the back. You don't have wheel hubs in the back. You don't have none of that shit no more. All you got is two wheels back there just fucking rolling like donuts. That's it. So it's easier, it's cheaper to build those cars because you just run a couple of fucking tires. You just got two tires back there. They've got lower control arms. Maybe they got struts on them probably, and they got brakes. That's it. There is nothing back there. So it's like front wheel drive is all about keeping all the power up front, pulling you, and being more fuel efficient because it's a lighter car and everything's as you get differentials and you get drive shafts, you're losing energy. So it takes a lot more energy to turn a drive shaft, and that's where your gas mileage is going. When you start moving through differentials and you got all-wheel drive, you're losing gas mileage because you're transferring energy from this little point at your engine through your transmission. That's energy loss. Then your differential back, that's energy loss. And I mean, then the back of your transmission. So you got all this inefficiency running all the way to the back of a car for a rear-wheel drive. Just make it front-wheel drive. You're getting at least 10 miles more per gallon. Just because you're like, man, yeah, exactly. Friend, you have trunk spaces with sandbags in the 2 foot. Yeah, exactly. Because you're front wheel drive. It's like you need something to hold the rear down. It's just wheels back there. They're just rolling. They ain't got shit. It's like, man, oh, you mean a rear wheel drive? Rear wheel drive. I had a Caprice Classic in Iowa, and my Caprice Classic was rear wheel drive. I had to put I had two 15s and two 12s weighing my trunk down in a custom box because without that, oh shit, in the wintertime, that car was like all down the fucking road like that. But I know once summer hit, I mean, that motherfucker squat. You hit that bitch, it'll take off. But it's like winter time, you need weight in the back of a rear-wheel drive, or it's not enough to hold that shit to the ground. You're just spinning. You're always going, whoosh, you barely touch the gas. It's like whoosh, whoosh, the whole fucking way down the street. And you're like, I'm not even touching the gas. There's no weight back there. Like you have nothing. Yep, you just swirling. That's all you doing, swirling. And front wheel drive is great for snow because you got them little small wheels that can cut through the paths in the snow. But not only that, it's got all the weight of the engine pushing those wheels straight to the ground. So now you got weight and you got the little narrow fucking tires. So it's like you can't really lose with a front wheel drive in snow. You can get an all-wheel drive. Now that's pretty fucking fun. All-wheel drive in the snow. Subarus, shit, let's do it. Let's do it. The steering wheels are the power wheels. Wait, Jenny said, Tosco, decently reliable besides the electronics. Yeah, true. Rear wheel drive is fun. My Genesis V8 rear wheel drive for Florida from 40 in the straight be fishtailing. Yeah, because that's that rear wheel drive, and you got those front tires, especially on rear wheel drives, they just float. They're just rolling. They don't do anything. They just kind of steer the car. So they float. You get tires that grab. Oh, Now the rear tires have to keep up with the front tires because you're pulling, but you're also pushing. Rear wheel is just gonna squat like this. Front wheel is like out the fucking gap. That thing's gone, man. It's gone. I love it. Like I said, driving a BMW is pretty fun. A lot of people come up, they're like, "Oh man, this is cool. I ain't never rode in a BMW." I'm like, "Get ready." Well, we be having fun though. We be having fun. It's like Uber Drift. Exactly. Instead of Tokyo Drift, we gonna do Uber Drift. Shit. They be like, why do I got this upgraded charge on my app? Because you about to get an Uber Drift, motherfucker. You have no idea what you just got in. No, this is my grandma. It's like grandma's about to drift. Hold on, Nancy. Shit. Fucking Uber Drift. Motherfucking Nancy's wig sideways like a motherfucker. She got the car like, that was a lot of fun. Tip the driver, Nancy. Shit. Shit. Like, but no, no, it's not. Said Mr. Bus said, Nancy, my grandma. No, it's not. No, nobody's grandma's name is Nancy. Nancy is a made up name. Is it for real? For real? No, Nancy. I'm a, we'll see. Nancy. Tell your grandma, say what's up. Grandma, they're talking about you on the interwebs. Nancy's in the Bible. Probably. You're right. You're right. Over here with what we had this season, damn snowmobiles were used in the city streets. Yeah. Yeah. We saw what was going on up in Canada. I was like, damn, it was like goddamn snowmageddon up there. Motherfuckers was like treacherous. It was treacherous up there. Woo. Jesus, no, meant swear on the Bible. Okay, okay. Nancy. Well, that means Nancy's energy is in this live. Apparently, she's like, I need to be present. Tonight, I'm getting on the live on the interwebs. So you can thank John, Alpha John, for bringing Nancy's energy into the, because he's the one who started the shit with the whole Uber Drift thing. So thank you, Alpha John, for inviting Nancy to the live. Because you didn't have to say that shit. You knew I was going to say something about Uber Drift. Which, oh, damn, we 3.5 hours deep in this. We've been on this shit all day. But this was a pretty fun live. Dead serious. This was a pretty fun live. We had a lot of fun. We covered a lot of ground. It's like random shit. We laughed a lot. And I like that. Sometimes, you just got to kick back and just, have something good playing in the background. It's 1 a.m. It was 9:20 p.m. here. Wait a minute, 1 a.m. Where the hell you at? You up by New York? That's way the hell out. Yeah, but no, it's like sometimes you just kick back, you just start enjoying the day. A lot of people out there driving, and I know, some of us as drivers, we get tired of listening to the same fucking songs over and over and over. So it's cool to have a live every once in a while. It just talks about rideshare. It's got rideshare shit. There's people talking about stuff. We bring up weird topics, and sometimes you can hear it while you're driving around. Probably turn, the live up when you ain't got customers. Turn the live down when you do got customers. Now, Mark, on the other hand, this motherfucker will play the live with the passenger in the car. It's like, Mark, what are you doing? He's like, my passenger's in here laughing. I was like, bro, you know how we get down, man. You're risking it. Hopefully you got a tip. Hopefully your passenger was so entertained. He's like, Mark, you know what? Nobody ever plays lives when I'm in the car with them. I'm always hearing fucking Michael Jackson, goddamn Diana Ross, motherfucking Chuck Taylor and shit like that. I'm glad I heard a fucking live. Now I know what you drivers talk about. I know what y'all bullshit about. And you probably got a good tip out of that. I would hope you would. I hope you got a good tip out of that. Just for giving that driver, a rider, a totally different experience than what most riders get. Because a lot of them don't listen to our live. Our lives go off the rail. We talk about some weird shit sometimes, but just doubt it. Play fitness, doubt it. Hey, good night, brother. Hey, hopefully you out there getting that money this weekend. Get it this weekend. Hey, drive smart. Do whatever you can do. Don't let that app take control of you. Just get out there and know how to handle the shit you see coming down the pipe. And if it don't look good, follow your gut. Be like, no, because a lot of times I'll be like, fuck it, nope, doubt it. Because if I doubt it for too long, that means I don't want it. I don't really fucking want it. But if I'm like, oh shit, that's a good ride. That's my good energy shit right there. But if you doubting it, don't do it, man. Just like, you know what? Something about that route I just don't like. Let's not do it. Let's not do it. But hopefully everybody makes some good money. It's like 9:20. I'm gonna get my ass in there, give me something to eat. Uh-oh, downtown Phoenix jumping? What? What? Don't tell me that. I'm gonna have to clean the car up. I was gonna go in here and eat real quick, man. Shit, I'm gonna have to fucking skip out on that. Probably get me some motherfucking empanadas from the gas station. Doubt it. I ain't eating no motherfucking empanadas from the gas station. That's some Kiki shit. Go eat them empanadas down at Quick Trip. Shit. The motherfuckers be like, where the fuck is Jeff at? Motherfucker been in the bathroom for 45 minutes. He ate them fucking empanadas from Quick Trip. Yeah, don't eat that shit. Don't eat it. Don't eat it. Man. Windsor's is the pits in CA, they say. Yeah, but all right, Tasco. Hey, I'm gonna see you downtown probably, man. Like I said, I'm about to go in here, grab me something to eat. Hey, you guys have been amazing. Amazing. No fun when you get followed. Oh, yeah, exactly. But I appreciate you guys. I'm gonna shut down this live or whatever. We had a great time. 3.5 hours, almost 4 hours. It's pretty crazy. But we had a good time though. We didn't, we bounced around a whole lot. We didn't like, fucking get booted off. My app didn't shut down like normal sometimes. So appreciate you guys. Much love, much respect. Miss nobody, living in the middle of nowhere with nothing to do. She said, no, I am somebody. I have everything to do. So you're gonna have that store across the street from you. Everybody with everything. Like, shoot. That's all you get with Uber Drift to the rescue. All right. Much love and respect, everybody. I'll hit y'all up in a while. Provision. Oh, Steven, it's time to get out and get it, brother. Let's get it. Let's get it.